Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let's just go ahead and get started here. Everyone's doing good. I saw Aisha and Jackal and Wolfie. Alright. I do have a few plans for the stream tonight. I have like 2.5 videos lined up with a potential like third one that that after, what was it? Monday's stream actually motivated me to want to do. But I hope everyone is doing alright. I noticed that Jackal mentioned being 40 minutes late to work because of a time mistake. Well, I was 30 minutes late to work. Well, I don't really get late to work per se because it doesn't really excuse me, it doesn't really matter when I show up as long as I'm there. Although I did say that as long as I'm there before 6, it would all be good. But I was busy earlier today trying to work some stuff out. Oh, Michinoku Toge. Let me see what that is real quick. I see Michinoku Driver. Is it a trailer? Or... yeah, I have a... yeah, we can look at that whenever. But I hope everyone is doing alright. So yeah, I had some things that I needed to work on earlier today, and it took me a lot longer to get them done than I realized, because one of the things I've been doing is helping the guy that made my model. I've been helping them out with their commission payments, and it's been slow because Cash App has a limit onto how much crypto that you're able to transact. Oh, the Monoverse? Okay, I will search that up real quick. No, when I read AI Slop, I immediately thought of the Menace Crew. But there are, like... hold on. I need to open up a few things that reminded me of some other quote-unquote slop that we could look at. No, one of the things I want to start doing more often is try not to laugh challenges, because we were looking at Glozel's cinnamon challenge, and I was laughing my ass off, and I figured, hey, if that was funny for me, helping them sustain, it's your no, it's not. You ain't done nothing, Wolfie. Stop blaming yourself for stuff. Hold on, let me look up. I want to make sure that I have them. I want to make sure that I have tabs. Oh, and I'm laughing. Yes, no, I wanted to look at it because I looked at it the other day, and then I wanted to look at it on stream, and it was just as funny as it was before. But let me look up the Monoverse. Like Universe, but mono instead of uni. Okay. I have it up on the tab. I have these two other things on a tab. One of these is called Party Rock Apple, which is a mashup between Party Rock Anthem and Bad Apple, if anyone knows anything about Toho. But I wanted to check out like the first few seconds of it, but I need to make sure the volume is down because Lord knows Universal Music is gonna allow me to just use even just a mashup of the song. I know Team Shanghai Alice will let me use Toho music, but no, anything else besides that will simply just not do because Lord knows. But I hope everyone is doing alright and will be able to... I do have at least 2 actual videos that I wanted to look at. There was one video that I meant to look at the other day, but we didn't really have the time to. But now I actually do want to go through it just so we can get it out of the way, so to speak. Let me make sure that these settings are correct. All right. So, how's everyone doing before we actually get started? If everyone is like doing all right, if everyone's doing average or whatever. No, I remember in like either Spanish or French class. I've had that too. I've had that happen to me too. Oh man, I hope it comes back to you. But no, I remember like in middle school, there was like 6-week language courses that we took. Well, basic. No, like in Spanish, they would ask how you do. Everyone like bien, muy bien, mal, muy mal, or whatever the heck. I don't know where I was going with that. No, I was at work today, thinking about nonsensical ramblings that I could be having on stream, because that's something that I want to do. I want to ramble on about things that could be considered nonsense. And by nonsense, I mean quoting random TV shows for hours on end. But I don't know if anyone would... Oh, but regardless, I do want to look at some sort of try not to laugh. Muy okay? Yes, pretty much. Because... Oh, here we go. Because Juanísimo Magnifico's biceps are muy bonito, as he would describe them. Yes, that's the kind of nonsense that you will get here on this channel, where we quote random TV shows that people may or may not even have either memories of or may not even know about, and then they'll be like, wait, what is he talking about? No, I mentioned wanting to quote random Boondocks episodes, which I've been doing that, but I'm still not done. No, I haven't even scratched the surface. That boy ain't right, because mother of God, it's all toilet sounds. Where did you record this? There ain't nothing okay about these sounds. What that person on that tape has is a medical disorder. Now you get ready for the game tonight. Okay. That boy ain't right, as they say. Because,
Hank, we've decided he ain't gonna take over the family gas station. Bobby's gonna stick vegetables up his nose.
kitchen gun. I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know what that is. Here, let me search it up. Because if it's like an actual... Your style, okay. Is it this BBC video that you're talking about? Yeah, because the first thing that popped up was something BBC related. We might put that on the queue as part of the Slop Fest. Okay, we got... Alright. So we got Michinoku Toge, the Monoverse, Kitchen Gun, and these Miku Miku dance videos that I just wanted to show you for no reason because they make me happy. No, I just wanted to point out all of the characters that are featured in some of these videos so that you'll be like, you would have never seen this combination of characters all dancing to a bunch of, isn't it Kitchen without a gun? I don't know. It's just Kitchen Gun in stores now from the BBC because they're just so British. You ain't never seen a channel so British before because they bought the daughter's bottle of waters. And then I see one that has a protogen on it. Or at least a short that has one. I don't know, Jack. I don't know nothing about protogens. I just know that they're a thing. But no. If anyone has anything else that they want to mention before we properly get started, I want to move over to something. Let's warm up, actually. Let's warm up with the Kitchen Gun video, since it's only about 52 seconds. And then we'll look at some of the other stuff that I wanted to look at. We have some... well, I'll show you in a moment. But here, this is Wolfie's style of humor. We also have the epic remix of Kitchen Gun. And then we have Derek Bum's Kitchen Gun, which may or may not be an extended version. Let me check out this one first.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Whoops.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun.
This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun,
And it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this.
Oh, you won't get this in the modern UK. Let's be real.
Greasy hob. Goodbye.
Considering that they recently banned ninja swords.
Dirt. Grubby tiles. I
Yes.
love you, kitchen gun.
How nice.
Rusty taps.
Okay.
You can even use it on the washing up.
All right.
There, all clean
Toilet
again.
grenade.
New
Okay.
kitchen gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning.
Off to dock. Okay, that was kitchen katanas. Yes, yes. No, I distinctly remember a tweet by who was it? That one, I don't remember his name. It was that Indian dude who was prime minister who was like, if anyone's caught with a knife in their car, we're going to arrest you. And it's like, what if I'm buying a kitchen knife set? Should I get arrested then? I mean, they'll arrest you for talking shit about anyone who isn't white, which, as someone who is only half white, I'll be like, the UK government can't do shit about me. No, I mentioned in my response to Tactical Templar's comment that I was the UK's ultimate minority fantasy and whatever. They can't do anything about me. If I were to go over there and say all of the stuff that people were getting arrested for, they would not be able to do anything about it because I'm colored. So I am going to be the UK government's kryptonite. But I do want to show at least the first few seconds of this. Oh, really? Ohio did the opposite? Did they allow more knives? I don't keep up with that. I don't really keep up with Ohio's whatnots. No, but I wanted to, I saw this scrolling through YouTube while I was at work because I was like, I wonder what's available. But yes, as you can clearly see, we have Party Rock Apple MMD. MMD means Miku Miku Dance, which is some sort of animation software that you make dances with. Obviously, we have Miku. We have this girl. I don't know who this is. Is that Master Chief? We have Leon from Resident Evil, and then we have the girl who was like water in the fire, and then the girl Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, and then we have a bunch of and Xavier Renegade Angel is back there too, and then John Arbuckle. And then and then XJ9 and Albert Wesker and Cloud, because yes, you have to have this combination of people dancing together on the beach, because this is exactly the kind of slop that we'll be looking at. And Chica. And I have to keep the volume down so that I don't get copy claimed. So if you're able to find it on your own, oh my god, that got auto-deleted. No, it's not that they're my favorite characters, it's that I happen to know who they are. No, I just happen to know who these characters are. None of them are exactly my favorite character. For having a utility knife and not disclosing it, of course. Is this the Super Smash? Never kidding. Oh, welcome back, Swoon. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't know. No, this is just something that I think is... There's another one that I have opened up. I'm keeping the volume down because I don't want Universal Music to give me any grief. But yes, this is the ultimate Super Smash. Not. Yes. No. Watch someone on Kick come across this and they just see this. They just wait. What the hell is this motherfucker doing? Looking at Miku and all these other characters dancing. Oh my god. And this was uploaded about a month or two ago. Oh, you've been working early? That's clay medallion for... No, I'm not wearing that. You're not talking about the Sonichu thing. I'm not wearing a fucking clay medallion, no. No, you see back here, that is Xavier, and he's an angel who is renegade. So yeah, no, I've been meaning to talk about Xavier Renegade Angel forever. And no, I have another one featuring Numa, if anyone remembers that. But no, we're just trying to. No, I don't want to get Mudahard, all right? I don't want to get Mudahard with his weird looking smile that I've used more than once in some of my videos. But we're just starting off with this so that we're all warmed up and make sure that we're all having some fun. Let me check YouTube. I better not be getting any copy claims. Shit. One more stop for us. Please fill up a cup. I said that I was only going to look at the first few seconds, but we ended up looking at more. I don't think. Yeah, we have Sonic. No, Knuckles and Goku, and some other characters. You know what? Let's go ahead and just continue on. You called this food? My sandwich tastes like a fried boot. My sandwich is a fried boot! Because F is for fat ass tits on your face, bitch. U is for underwear. Oh my god. No. That I don't know why I said that. No, that was, if any of you know Quizzy on Demand. No, he fucking hilarious as hell. But what I really wanted to start off with was some what I'm going to be calling Hassan slop, because he's the gift that keeps on slopping around. And apparently, TwitchCon is already down in the dumps because people feel like they're being unsafe, even though he's the one that's going to make it unsafe for everybody. But let's go ahead and jump right into it now that we're all warmed up. And then we got a whole bunch of other slop that we're going to look at afterwards. So let's go ahead and see what my boy Metatron be up to this time.
Noble ones, welcome back. My channel, this is Metatron speaking. We're back. We're talking about Hassan Piker again. Gets dropped in.
Yeah, Hamas Diddy Bin Laden, Adolf Epstein Piker.
So here's the big news. Hassan reveals he won't attend TwitchCon over safety concerns as more streamers back out.
Of course.
Ooh, let's keep reading. Twitch streamer Hassan is the latest content creator saying he won't attend TwitchCon, stating that his presence could put others at risk. Oh, no.
Well, that's putting it lightly.
That's how he's twisting it? Come on, man. Just speak. You know...
Yeah, he's the one that's putting them at risk with his presence, because everybody knows that, because it hasn't. Yes.
Gosh, now he's a saint who thinks about others. Just say it. You're afraid for your own life because you don't want to get shot, like Charlie did. I know that the reason why he's doing this is PR. Oh, I'm doing this because I'm a target. You don't even know if you are, but... No,
I remember, like, more Pegasus making some videos about it.
I'm a target, and I don't want to put other people in danger. Look at me, I'm a saint. No, you're not a saint. We know that. We know what you said. We'll review that again as a reminder for context, of course. God. But now, as you can see, this is his way to say, no, it's because... Just say it. Just say you're afraid of getting shot. Personally, I know some people will call you names for it. I won't. I'll call you names for other things you've said in the past. But for this one, I do understand in the current...
We all call him names, right? We've been calling him Hamas Diddy Bin Laden, Adolf Epstein, and now a new name has been added, and I don't even remember what that name was.
Climate, a streamer, particularly a political commentator, not feeling safe to go to a public event. Personally, I wouldn't go. So I'm not going to shame someone for that. But I am going to shame him for all the rest. And in general, once again, a dishonest take. But let's continue. Goodness gracious, the amount of ads.
All these ads.
Is set for October 17th to 19th in San Diego, California. The annual event gives streamer and viewers a chance to interact in person. But this year, fans will be without some of the biggest stars. Yeah, the fallen star. Notably, Valkyrie and QT Cinderella said...
Oh, yeah. I think more Pegasus mentioned those streamers.
They were afraid to attend the event and will be staying home due to safety issues. You see? So I don't know who these two are. I haven't got a clue, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them.
But at least they're being honest. They're not saying, oh, I'm not doing it because I don't want to put other lives at risk. Yeah, and then you do your calls to actions to incitement for violence. We'll review in a second.
Yeah, that's the real reason why people feel unsafe at Twitch, because Hassan be doing all the violent rhetoric.
It's a travesty. At least these two are being honest, and I appreciate that. They are afraid because people are getting shot. QT in particular cited a situation where a creator was stabbed to death in Japan. That's insane. Now, I wonder if this has to do with politics or if it was just a creator who got... Because sometimes people obsess over creators, by the way, which is why if you...
Hold on, that's too fast. All right, let's try again.
You are a content creator, and particularly if you've got people depending on you, don't go. Camera, recording, like this.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Don't do meet and greets. Because you've got to be smart about it. It's not a matter of being...
No, people talk about saying that you shouldn't meet your heroes, and I guess this is a very good example of this.
Oh, you're a coward. No, you're a coward if you don't speak up in moments that require you to speak up. I will call people cowards for that. But when it comes to a situation like that, you're not being a coward, you're being smarter, because you always have to outsmart your enemies. You always have to be one step ahead. And personally, as a content creator, I would not recommend creators to do face-to-face meet and greets in this current political moment. While Twitch CEO Dan Clancy dismissed the concerns, stating that they...
Yeah, the ultimate
gooning Lord Dan Clancy
take security extremely seriously and prevent users who are banned on the platform from attending, it has done little to change opinions. If the president of the United States was almost assassinated, regardless of CIA and all the rest, and snipers and SWAT teams and the entire government, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I would personally feel, oh, okay, now I feel safe because Twitch is...
Yes, because we all know that Twitch is the utmost in moral high ground.
Yeah. Anyways, on September 29th, political streamer Hassan revealed he too would be ditching TwitchCon 2025, similarly referencing the assassination of Charlie Kirk as the catalyst for his decision. Right. So, let's talk about that, shall we? A little reminder for those who are not aware of the law.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Oh my god.
Left-wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponents on there, okay? You need to be them. You need to be shanking these motherfuckers and letting...
Because I got to have my shank.
They're fucking letting the just ride on stage. What the is this shit, man? Him up. Slide.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm using Kick.
What the is this? You cannot have a big fucking layup.
We'll watch another one as well, because I do need to do this a reminder before we continue for a complete contextualization of the critique that I'm bringing up against.
Yeah.
The first time I wanted you to focus on...
don't worry. You're good.
His words. Today we have to really focus on his chat, because they all call him based for this. They all say, yeah, slice him up. That's what they say. So the basis of my critique today is the fact that he is one of the reasons why such a climate of, if you disagree with your opponents politically, the solution is to shoot them, is... He's one of the reasons.
Yeah, he is definitely. He and Destiny and Vosh and all of those people that claim to care about, you know, minorities, right? As someone who is a minority in more ways than one, he doesn't speak on behalf of me, and I don't want him wishing death upon other people just because they don't think the way he does.
And now he plays the victim?
Is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all?
Yeah, those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist dude.
Okay, so now that I have the little reminder for
so now we have the reminder.
Analysis, do you see why this man is a complete hypocrite now? Well, I'm not saying that he is the reason Charlie Kirk was assassinated, because I can't prove that in front of a court of law. But
no, I mentioned in the title of the initial reaction to one of Metatron's video, I titled it, "Did Hassan lead to the assassination?" I never said that he did, but obviously it's a more clickbaity title, even though the YouTube algorithm changed a few months ago, so it's not doing as well as it could, but, you know.
But I will say that people like him, say for instance Destiny, are some of the reasons why this climate of violence and violent action against people who think differently than you exists. Now, the reality is that someone like Hassan would be okay with this happening to his opponents, as we just saw, but he's not okay.
But yeah, if it were the other way around, the entire media would be up at arms
with that happening to him. Now, I personally don't think he's in any danger. I've seen Charlie Kirk being shot. I haven't seen a left-wing political commentator being shot. So personally, I think the threat comes mostly from the radical left right now. But there are some people on the right that are not too. And I've seen one just the other day. I'll make a dedicated video. Was this guy who wanted to go and shoot up a pride event, shooting random people. And he is a right-winger. So these people do exist.
No, we need to do a video on Candace Owens.
It's just that these things haven't manifested in the same way, which is why I consider the radical leftists to be the ones that are the threat right now. Yes, you shouldn't go to one of these events. If you're a left-winger, like him, like an extreme leftist, like Hassan Piker, sort of champagne socialist, if you ask me. But
champagne socialist. He's a communist with a Gucci bag, got his Prada king, gotta have his swag.
If you are him, I think he has less of a threat to worry about. But, to be honest, the threat appears to exist as well. The streamer explained that he believes his appearance could put the whole event in danger. Yeah, I don't believe it for a second, and that's the reason. I don't believe it for a second. Now, what's insane about this is that there was an interaction between Tectone, who's based, by the way, and Hassan Piker. Check this out.
Bro went to the LA riots, but TwitchCon is too much for him. Yeah, exactly. It goes to show that obviously...
So he wants to go to a place So he doesn't want to go to a place that's not even going to be that dangerous, but he went to a place that was extremely dangerous.
For me,
good to know.
It's not a matter of my own fucking safety. It's a matter of the safety.
Oh yeah, More Pegasus in his most recent video mentioned that Hassan claimed that he was intentionally shot in the LA riots, even though, I mean, he was. I didn't actually watch the video. I was listening to it while I was driving, but from what it sounded like, he was trying to get shot by like the rubber bullets
of others.
Nonsense. The two things are completely unrelated. The LA riots, which were done by your side, by the way, happened before the assassination of Charlie Kirk. There's no correlation between you deciding not to go to TwitchCon and the fact that you attended the riots in LA.
What do you mean you created this beast?
What? This lack of self-awareness. Unbelievable.
It's ironic because this is quite literally part of the reason why I think like some dumb fuck who's a tone fan is going to take matters in
good lord.
their own hands because they're like, oh, I know Hassan is going to TwitchCon. I'm going to fucking make a name for myself. And then accidentally end up shooting a bunch of other fucking people that are attending TwitchCon. That's the reason why I'm not going.
Oh, good lord. Hassan is such a dumbass.
Liar. What's
that too.
insane is that, so he's blaming Tectone. You say Tectone is the reason because he said something.
Yeah. Yes. Hiding away in your own self. Blaming everything on someone else.
But because Tectone, of course, has critiques against you. Yet you are the one, Hassan, who said blood of your and guts of your enemies. That's what you said. Tectone responds.
And then Hassan tries to make it sound like it's some sort of joke.
Hassan, I made an entire video to express how much I'm against anyone enacting violence on behalf of me, just as a precautionary due to the political climate. I even name-dropped you specifically. What an own. Man, he owned him. Because even though you slander, lie, badmouth, and defame me fucking constantly, I still don't wish any harm against you, nor do I wish anyone to do that to you or anyone like you. You can't even go live and say terrorism is bad. Pathetic ass motherfucker.
You heard it from Hassan. Oh, so you got wind of my Hassan voice, is that it?
Tectone is absolutely right. So do you see, so as I was saying, we have a lack of self-awareness.
Welcome. I'm glad you got to catch the stream, Bunda.
On top of lies.
Yeah, we're doing some Hassan slop right now.
Got both. On top of propaganda, because here's the thing. When propaganda is enacted, when you have a propaganda brain, like in the case of Hassan Piker, you think every action you take is justified, whether it be class struggle, whether it be on the other side is evil. There's a multitude of possible justification patterns, and it doesn't even matter which one he's using. Whatever he does is justified. So when he calls for the blood of people he disagree with to be on the street, oh, it's justified because blah, blah, blah.
It's justified because I said so.
But then when his opponents do something that is 100 times less problematic than what he did, oh, it's their fault. You see, so Tectone is specifically saying, I'm against violence, guys, don't do anything to him. He said the opposite. He said, no, I wanted my opponent's blood on the street.
And of course, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to repeat that in mixed company, but you know.
Guts and this and that. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Based Tectone. There is, unfortunately, an obvious setback there. One, all the political
At least he didn't get flashbang with Frogan!
that have taken place, and two, how those political incidents have had pretty significant
in the corner of the screen, there's this weird Mr. Beast looking ad playing.
Consequences in how much I can go out in the real world and socialize with other people, close quote, he said. Right. And had you not said what we just saw you did say, I would say, you know what, I agree with him on this one. I disagree with like 90% of his politics, but I agree with him on this one. That's what I would have said. But knowing the context, having heard the words directly from your mouth...
Oh, go ahead and tell me before we forget.
In fact, who do you think is worse, Destiny or Hassan? Let me know in the comments. Because I did hear that. And
they're both equally bad, albeit for different reasons.
You didn't call it back. You didn't say, guys, I don't know what I was drunk when I said that. Still not a justification.
I was drunk. That's literally... That was Johnny Somali's excuse for the deep fakes. Yeah, they are dead. Yeah, Frogan's streams are dead nowadays. She's been in hiding for the past month, trying to avoid that lawsuit with Ethan Klein. So yeah, but... No, but yeah, this is Johnny Somali's defense for the deep fake stuff that he was charged for, saying that he was drunk when the deep fakes were being made, but Korean law says that drunkenness is not an excuse.
But at least you could say, guys, I don't want you to attack anything. I don't want the red capitalist blood on the street. Like if he took it back, at least we could have a beginning of a tether to begin communication again. There's no communication here because he didn't do anything about that.
Nope, he hasn't taken back anything. He supports the Houthis 10 toes down.
He only thinks about himself. That's the reality. That's the reality. When he saw Charlie Kirk get shot, he got scared for himself. And I'll be honest, when I saw Charlie Kirk getting shot, I was shocked. And then when I saw the clip of his little girl running to hug him, that's when I snapped.
Oh, you
and then I
to get home. Okay.
But the shooting of Charlie Kirk, yeah, I think we all felt it. Of course, me and Charlie didn't always have the same beliefs. I agreed with a few, disagreed with others, but that's beyond the point. To the same radical leftist that wrote, "Catch this fascist," I'm as much of a far-right guy as any person who is in far left.
Oh my god. No, on Friday, I'm going to go to some event where a lot of the people there... Oh my god, that's going to be interesting. I can't reveal too much about it, but...
Radical left. And that's the problem. That's the truth. On September 10th, right-wing YouTuber and political activist Charlie Kirk was assassinated while speaking at Utah Valley University. Yes, we're aware. According to Hassan, that means he won't be going to TwitchCon, but claims it's not because he's afraid of his own safety.
Okay, at first it was for his safety, but now it's not.
What a clown. You know, this is the thing with Hassan Piker. He just can't help but lie. This is a lie. Because I will be afraid of my own safety, and I can say it. What?
No shit. And people, you love Metatron? Yeah, I like him too. But no, it reminds me of, like, I remember watching a video not too long, a while ago, about Kick streamers harassing TwitchCon enjoyers, but like, and people say Kick is the degenerate platform, yet here's Twitch streamers promoting all this bullshit.
It's obvious that he's afraid for his own safety.
And that's why I'm on Kick.
And we would much rather you just said it for what it is. Now, the problem with someone like him is that he will say what he thinks is the most advantageous thing to say. And whether it be true or not has no bearing on his choice of words and information presented. Open quotes, let's listen to the lie. I'm literally not going to TwitchCon because I'm afraid of the safety of others. I also want to ask about this placement of literally here.
Literally, because that is literally the most literal thing that you've ever done.
What's the opposite? I'm metaphorically not going to TwitchCon? I don't get it.
Yes. No. He's allegorically not going to TwitchCon because I said so. That's why.
Of literally here, but whatever. I don't want to put them in the effing crosshairs if some psycho freak decides I'm going to go there. I'm very publicly not going to TwitchCon for that reason.
I literally history on Twitch.
I mean, that's the understatement of the millennium. In 2024, he showed a video about the Houthi movement to fellow Twitch streamer NMP.
Which sparked
I
remember
backlash
that.
From viewers. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, the group has been designated as a terrorist organization by the US State Department.
No, NMP. I think NMP was the guy that was trying to make fun of all of those girls, I think, that died in that one Texas flood.
I mean, the Hassan Piker law is extremely deep. What I just showed you is the most relevant information to...
No, I've been keeping up with the Hassan drama since the very beginning, so I know how deep it goes.
What happened to Charlie Kirk and to the current climate that we are all inhabiting. But yeah, if we really wanted to dig, there is a lot more that we can say. So yeah, controversial, understatement. Besides CEO Dan Clancy, his buddy,
his ultimate gooning lord with this little goon rag.
To add, also faces calls by Democratic Representative Rich Torres to stop popularizing those who popularize anti-Semitism. Yeah, how about stop...
Oh, that's right. This month, in literally about a week, Dan Clancy and various other like CEOs like of Discord and Reddit are all going to be standing in trial with regards to all of the radicalization that be going on their platforms. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy.
Goodness gracious. How about...
And I'll definitely be there to check it all out.
Popularizing people who call for violence, incitement to violence, and direct threats. How about we do that? Which is the actual part that is illegal under the law. How about that? And against the terms of service, but it's not like they apply terms of service equally.
Nope.
Yeah, good luck with that. Meanwhile, fellow Twitch streamer Asmongold, he has been mentioned, guys. #1 world streamer.
Hello, Roku-chan. Welcome back.
Am I right?
Okay.
#2 Piker?
Yes, no. Hassan be talking mad shit about Asmongold. What is today's topic? That's kind of users. All right, today's topic is miscellaneous slop. Let's call it mandatory. Oh my god, aren't they already doing that in Britain?
See what they say about #1 Twitch streamer has urged women not to attend TwitchCon and took aim at the platform's claims that it takes security seriously.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, no, he'd be talking mad shit about Asmongold because Asmongold's more popular than Hassan.
I'll have to watch what Asmongold said. Open quotes. Anyways, Asmongold based as always. Last year, NMPLOL and Wake actually assaulted by a streamer, that's why. And Twitch didn't press charges or pursue any form of legal action against him. Close quotes, he blasted. Open quotes, if I was a woman, I would never go to TwitchCon, close quotes. I'm worried about the safety of others. So as you see, this is being blasted now everywhere.
Oh, so everyone's talking about it?
He's the saint. He's a saint now.
Yeah, and nobody's willing to do the deep dive, huh?
He's a savior. Well, what about if some of those people that you're protecting, Hassan Piker, what if some of those have red capitalist blood in their veins? What then? Well, you'll let us know, I suppose. All right, number ones.
All right. Well, then, that was certainly something. Yeah, we'll leave this there. They all have some sort of age. It wouldn't surprise me either. I mean, they were kind of... I don't actually remember the whole context of all of that. But, all right, that's that. Oh, Wolfie, did you remember the video that you wanted to recommend if you're still there? Okay, we're done with this, we're done with that. I do want to get into this video. I meant to look at it the other day, but we kind of ran out of time. Go ahead and put it in the chat, and we'll look at it once we find the time, because we still got this to look at, and then we got this to look at, but I wanted to look at this the other night. Well, if it isn't Sussy Jack... Why do I feel like I've seen that before? Alright, so Florida cooking up digital ID, huh? How peculiar. Alright, well, if it isn't Sussy Jack. No, not. Oh, is it Saucy Jack or Sussy Jack? Because I see Saucy. But there's also... Oh, there is Sussy. Okay. Here, let's look at this real quick. Alright.
Well, if it isn't Sussy Jack...
Bro, are you high?
Let me check. Yes. High on American spirit. And there's nothing more American. And there's nothing more American than shooting a man in this Walmart of a world.
What the hell does that even
It's
mean?
heaven, Raiden. Checked the internet lately?
Raiden, hop on Twitter. You need to see this.
Oh,
Fuck,
no.
I hate this website. It's all fucking weeb shit, Raiden. It doesn't make any sense. They're being distracted with other nonsense.
These baboons don't even know they're at war with Pakistan.
This one's calling me a Redditor.
And that's just the beginning. E-girls, gotcha, memes, all just petty distractions so real men can get down to business. And as you know, American imperialism is absolutely justified because we had a black president once.
Oh my god.
Before I fucking killed him.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Oh, is this where that comes from? Oh man, I was wondering where that came from. Okay, so it comes from this in particular. Damn.
Imagine a world, Raiden, free of cancel culture, where no one can call me out for my outlandish claims. A world where I can say the N-word.
Oh, good lord.
What? No.
I've got my own to debate online.
I've never played any of the Metal Gear games, but, you know, I do... Okay, oh my god, no, that's where the source I made it the fuck up comes from? No, that's crazy, brah. Here, I need to... It's part of a larger video? Oh, is it? Here, I need to... What is the larger video, if that's the case? Do you know what the... Oh, this one. This one right here. Oh, no, I see this right here, and I'm like, which of these is not delicious? And it lists, okay, I see. I've just never played Metal Gear, so I wouldn't know. No, I saw this, and I immediately thought of this somewhat. You know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. There should be... Trying to check Kick right now, and there's... All right. Incorrect summary of okay. Here, we'll look for that and we'll watch that. Incorrect oh, it's a pretty long video though. We might have to get back to it in a moment because it's too long. Yeah. I really wanted to get into this video about well, here. I don't know. I don't know if Wolfie would want me to read this out loud. I mean, I won't read this word out loud. I will read it as National Socialist, since that's what it's short for. But I do know that I've wanted to make a video about them for quite a while now, but I had no idea how I wanted to talk about it, but now I think it all makes sense. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get it out of the way so we don't have to worry about it anymore. So, we're going to take a look at the furry National Socialists because they exist. Because I do know that they use the Lion King as a recruitment tactic because there was this video I remember watching not too long ago about how the Lion King seemed to be, yes, the Raiders of the Lost whatever. Yeah, yes, they do. I remember watching a video essay about how the meerkats in the Lion King are Jew-coded. And apparently Timon's last name is Leibowitz, which doesn't make any sense to me. You would think that an African creature would have an African last name. Granted, I know okay, but you would think that, I mean, there are Jewish communities in Africa, like the Lemba community, but I don't think they'd have names like Leibowitz. But let's go ahead and get started so that we can at least get it out of the way. All right. Isn't there, I don't know what their leader is or what I mean, all I know is that they exist.
Raise your hand if you're a furry. Now, believe it or not, there is a group of furries who, when asked to raise their hand, they wouldn't go like this. They go like this. There are Nazi furries. And when I tell you, the lore goes deep. This has been going on since the early 2000s, and it is still...
Yes, I've seen this little armband before. My avatar is in the way, though. Here, let me move it. Like, you see this armband. Yes, I've seen that, like, at least once or twice, and it's definitely interesting, to say the least.
Ongoing. My awareness of this subculture came around when I was making a video on my Coop channel, which go check it out, go subscribe to that one. It's not really, I don't even call it my second channel anymore. It's like if I was just like a YouTuber, and then this channel's more for my commentary. Anyways, I was watching this video, and then here, this guy who's there right now holding the phone up, basically he is a Nazi furry who showed up to another furry event, and then this happened.
What the oh. That's their leader? Freaking attacking some guy for no reason, just because? Good lord.
I mean,
there's no way that's their leader.
He came with
no, who is this guy? I don't know what the context of this is at all.
Megaphone, and then getting your megaphone taken and then bounced off your skull by Captain Jack Sparrow, Black Furry. Oh my god! It feels like I'm watching a hallucination. But here's the thing. After I made that video on the Coop channel, I did some digging, and there is so much going on here, including a lot of people defending the guy who got beat up there, saying, no, he's not actually a Nazi. It's this guy. He's a Bernie Sanders Democratic Socialist. Look at him. He's wearing a rainbow flag t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter.
Oh, the one with the... Oh, that other one we saw. Why is everything too fast all of a sudden? Okay, that other one that we saw. All right.
Oh, women's rights, all that stuff. Okay, but then this is also him. This...
Oh, that's who we're talking about? Or that you could throw hands in sand while in a suit. Oh, Lord have mercy.
This is him. This image right here. This is him. Rogue, the Nazi fur, removed swastika to the Nazi fur logo.
If I make this into a standalone video, I might have to censor National Socialists like that.
Because of the bleeping SJWs found it offensive. So originally this right here was a swastika. And
oh my god.
He changed it to the Nazi fur logo. Now, I'm gonna be honest.
Lord.
If I'm looking at a Nazi armband right here, this and this look exactly similar, except you're a furry. And that is a very important point that we all need to come together at this starting point. Where if you are walking around with a Nazi swastika armband, no matter how many times you say it's a joke, you're walking around with a swastika armband. Anyways, he also said, personally, I think it's cool. I don't support any of the Nazi values.
Really? Okay, that seems legit.
Do so would be contradictory of me being gay and a furry. I just
people wearing it like because angry German people. Oh my god. Oh lord.
Like World War II, and this art is a result of me role-playing as an SS officer.
Okay, so this is just role-playing, huh?
officer for fun on my servers? Guys, I just like World War II. You mean the part where the Nazis were defeated, right?
Oh, no, that reminds me of a scene in a very old Family Guy episode where there were some guys that were reenacting the Civil War, and they made it so that the South won, and Peter is all like, I'm pretty sure that the North won.
Well, actually, I really liked the SS officers, the people who worked in concentration camps, and all of the Auschwitz. If you are a furry doing this with a fucking swastika on your arm, you're a Nazi! You are a Nazi! You are! But that was just a...
Who are you calling a Nazi?
Pebble in a landfill of other pebbles of Nazi furry stuff.
I'm not a national oh my god.
Really
yes, we're going down my my National Socialist whatever the hell arc this is.
And I thought on that one, I could take you all the way back to 2009 with this website, which is
09, huh? So we're going way back.
Is about, fighting anti-Semitism. Titled A Second Life for Nazism. And
Jesus.
Basically the article is about the virtual world role-playing game Second Life, and how in Second Life there were actual concerns raised about a burgeoning subculture of Nazi furries. Basically, I don't really know that much about Second Life, but it's like there was a shop.
This is my first time hearing about this Second Life thing.
That somebody set up where they're selling Nazi paraphernalia, and then that stuff got banned, and they switched it to the Furzy logo, which we just saw. Furry, Nazi, Furzy, that's what that is. Keep that in mind, because something about that's going to come up later. But I want to read this excerpt from the article, because it says that the store was actually set up by a group called the Furzy Mannschaften.
Oh no.
Or Fursies. Furry.
So they actually have a Futsi. It's such an oxymoron. Yes, it is.
Nazis for short. The group says that it does not condone racism or fascism, but its image is an avatar dressed in Nazi uniform giving a Sieg Heil salute. The shop has been closed by Second Life following complaint.
So they say that it's all in good fun. It's supposed to be freaking. They're saying that they're basically just a bunch of edgelords. Is that what I'm getting at?
So we're not Nazi, we're just, Nazi. Also, others in Second Life have created characters wearing yellow stars, and one has even created a gas chamber.
Oh, hell no.
Now, because this article is from 2009 and the internet is falling apart, those images aren't there. But you know what I did find? A very, very shitty pixelated thing that is just a furry in striped pajamas in Second Life, and
yeah, let's not. I don't want to see that.
A gas chamber with swastikas on the wall. So
no,
you're not Nazi though? Right.
No, we're not
now,
doing
that was a while ago, but then I found an article from Rolling Stone posted in 2017 that was detailing this specific guy, Foxler, like Fox Hitler. He's gonna say that's...
No, when I read that headline, that reminded me of when some VTubers were being canceled by Blue Sky.
It's not what it is, but remember when I said Foxler?
No, I need to start using those types of effects on my videos.
Hitler, and this is him in the middle right here with
oh, this is the guy that Bunda mentioned, I think. That's the leader.
What's this right here? Oh, yeah. Now, Foxler got a weird case, I gotta be honest, and we're gonna talk a lot about Foxler in this video, because in the article, it talks about right here, in 2014...
Oh, one of you mentioned furry raiders.
Miller, that's the last name of the person who's Foxler. Now, the article says that in 2014, Miller resurrected the Furry Raiders. The Furry Raiders is a group of neo-Nazi furries. Now, this armband right here
yeah, it just happens to sound like the certain mustachioed Austrian painter, and this is supposed to be a fox.
Foxler's got, that's the official logo of the Furry Raiders. So they'll always say that they're not Nazis, or that they're just joking.
In the West, so no, the kind of suit that I want, I just want something that's basic. I mean, I've seen some decent looking suits and stuff that are like, oh, that's cute. But then there are some that are just plain weird.
But they are, and famously, they caused havoc at Rocky Mountain FurCon in 2017. Now, a lot of the articles about Nazi furries are about this specific event, and basically what happened is Foxler didn't feel accepted in the community. They didn't accept the furry Nazis. They didn't like the furry Nazis.
Oh, I've seen the ones from Japan. Those are so good. No, I remember watching a video about, just something related to Japanese culture, and I remember one of the clips that was shown in that video was some guy with a really sweet... with a really sweet fox mask, and I was like, damn, that's legit. This is more negative crap from haters. No, we're watching the shockingly real community of National Socialist furries.
So the people who don't like furry Nazis were having a convention, and then he went behind everybody's back and booked up a bunch of hotel rooms to basically fuck the event. And basically what happened at Rocky Mountain FurCon is furry raiders, the Nazi furries, Foxler, went out of their way to basically overbook the hotel that was gonna go like way in advance so that these other furries wouldn't be able to, get hotel rooms. And it led to that furry convention basically shutting down. So obviously it became like a huge story and everybody was like mad at everybody. But then also, now according to Dogpatch Press, which I love that I'm like deep into the furry culture now that I actually know this stuff. This is what for all sorts of furry news, and they were really giving like
there's regional stuff. I bet there are. No, I remember seeing someone with a very legit looking box mask, and there was this one video titled "Realistic Wolf Suit" that was like super legit, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. No, I want to get one that's like relatively realistic. I don't want it to be all that stylized because it's just kind of ugh.
A lot of honestly great coverage surrounding this event, and it's been crucial to my research for this because it's not just the drama around the con, it's also things like this within the community. There was a video, similar to the other one where a Nazi gets punched, and this person said, oh yeah, furry raiders are a bunch of Nazi motherfuckers too, reminder, etc. And this person said, can't wait to punch these Nazis.
Oh, good lord.
Olivia right here responded, watching you get shot by someone defending themselves from unprovoked assault will be far more entertaining. Sounds like a Nazi to me. I can't wait to punch a Nazi.
Oh my god, no. This reminded me of all of current events, let's call them.
Really? You're gonna threaten to punch me? How about I kill you? No. I was actually saying I was gonna punch a Nazi.
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about a moment ago.
Are you saying you're a Nazi? Somebody responded by saying, sure hope you're not suggesting that someone would bring a gun to the convention. And Olivia responded, sure hope you're not planning on attacking innocent folks. I fully support legal concealed carry. And the person who said that she was gonna punch a Nazi said, are you threatening to bring a gun to Rocky Mountain FurCon? That question right there, one of my favorite sentences in human history. Are you threatening to bring a gun to Rocky Mountain FurCon?
That just reminded me of that one chemical attack. Good lord.
I love this. Now, by the way, this is after the Rocky Mountain FurCon 2016 fiasco. After they had like interfered, previously, and then the FurCon was like, oh, we'll still accept you Nazis, come on. Now, they reported that the founder of Rocky Mountain FurCon, Kahuki, is reputed to take pride in his con never banning anyone, including those banned by other cons. By the way, if you're getting banned from one fur convention, you should be banned from every public space. Like the stories that have come out from FurCon. By the way,
yeah, you can't say the same thing about Twitch.
If you're a furry watching this, there's no judgment at all. Even my video about furries on the Coop channel, like it's all love, and I'm really glad that all the furries who watched it were just like, oh, yeah, it's cringe, but it's fine. We're just doing what we like.
Yeah, it just happens. It's one of those things that just happens. You know what I'm saying?
Because by the way, if you're just doing what you like, it's fine. And if you're a furry right now being like, I hope that people don't think that this represents all of us. Nobody thinks that this represents all of you.
This doesn't represent anybody, let's be real.
But anyways, yeah, so this guy, the founder of Rocky Mountain FurCon was like, we don't ban anybody. Come to find out,
we don't take kindly to no ban anybody's around here.
Kahuki Otter, the founder, his real name is Kendall Emery. And if you look at this picture, there he is. There's Kendall.
National Geographic. So good lord.
Holding up a Rocky Mountain FurCon poster. And then if you look at this picture, you see he is 5'7". Okay. And then also, if you look down right here, also a...
Oh, well then.
Convicted child...
Have I seen the video about the... I refute... Oh, don't worry, Daniel. Bunda, I refuse to say that out loud, so no, I'm not going to see the video about that. Just imagine oh my god, that would be very unusual.
Sex offender. Oh my god, from 1993. Yeah, so, it's cool. No. I think the fact that you don't ban anybody at all kind of makes a lot of sense when you yourself should be the first person banned. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And by the way,
this is one of the things that we need to address. We need to, the community needs to be reworked from the ground up at this point.
Dude, this sex offender, he sent this cease and desist to the person who was like, we can punch Nazis. And then somebody said, I'm gonna kill you. And she's like, what? Are you saying that woman, not the woman who said she'd bring a gun and kill somebody who's trying to kill up, like, not even kill, punch a Nazi. The person who is getting attacked there for saying that she hates Nazis is getting a cease and desist.
They left it out in the hotel. Oh, Lord. I don't want to, I still don't want to look at that.
Letter from a child sex predator defending the furry Nazis. That's what I'm saying, like, because furries are such an online community, their drama gets wild. This is...
Yeah, and it's very, very unfortunate.
Real life, actual horrendous crimes and thinking, oh yeah, I'm a cool guy. I'm the founder of a convention. I can do whatever I want. Hey!
I don't think I'll be attending the Rocky Mountain Convention, mostly because I don't want to go all the way out there. I don't want to have to go... I don't want to have to go all the way out halfway across the country for something that I'm only going to spend, like, what, one day in?
Yeah, Yeah, let's let the Nazis in. Like, dog. By the
Oh, yeah, I would hate to have that happen as well.
Wait, this is another little thing. This hasn't been resolved, like nobody's been arrested or convicted, but in my research, I did find this and I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up. At Midwest Fur Fest, there was a gas attack and, you know, the prime suspect is related to furry Nazis. Like, furry Nazis might have, like, done it like a gas bomb.
Oh, this isn't the one that I was mentioning before, I don't think.
It's Midwest Fur Fest. So it's not a joke, it's not irony. Is it irony if I put on a swastika?
Oh, I think I know about that. Didn't the what was it, the internet historian make a video on that
Armband and then try to gas people? Is that a joke? I don't think it is. This is, by the way, another furry Nazi.
Oh, hell no.
Nazi, Magnus Deridian, although instead of Nazi imagery, usually he goes for the old Confederate flag. Real cool. I mean, it's, by the way, incredible execution. It is, however,
I mean, to each their own.
A Confederate flag fursuit, so. And at Midwest Fur Fest 2017, what is known as
Amish cons, but it would be probably
is a Pickelhaube helmet. If you're wearing a Pickelhaube and on Wikifur supposedly saying Sieg Heil, you just are a Nazi. You are. But I found a video right here where you can see there he is. There's the Pickelhaube and being escorted by you know, the security there. And if you go on, the person who recorded this video says, well, there goes the person that was banned from the
oh, is it? That sounds like fun. Well, there goes the person that was banned from this convention center and ended up getting arrested. Well then. Is that what happened at Rainforest? What the hell were they doing with... You know what? I don't even want to know.
Convention center and ended up getting arrested. So bro was so Nazi furry, he got arrested. All of this is just like Nazi furry stuff, but there is one specific person, Foxler, who I mentioned earlier. Now, the thing that's so interesting about Foxler to me is not just the extremely evident Nazi armband. Sorry, Furzy armband. But it's also the amount of videos that he's posted online where he is just exposing...
Oh, Amish paradise, huh?
Himself as somebody who is witless. I don't know how to... Stupid.
And be with the people that you feel comfortable with that has your same viewpoints. That's totally fine. No, I am talking about the people that are literally advocating that we need to have politics in the family. That's just like, whoa, like, you know, boom, you know, that's what you should be doing. And if anybody says I'm advocating suicide on that, yeah, why not? Because, you know, it's gotten to the point where I have cared less and less when it comes to just in the family. You know, and people say I advocate politics. I don't know nothing about politics. You're talking to the guy that knows, like, nothing, man. I didn't even vote.
So bro said we should keep politics out of here. Now,
okay, yeah, says the National Socialist.
He's posting this in response to everybody being like, dude, you're a Nazi. You suck. And he's like,
it's a terrifying, yeah.
Can we just stop with all the politics for once? Guys! And by the way, if by saying that you think I'm advocating for suicide, yeah, I am. Don't click.
Oh, good lord.
But like, the tone of voice.
Pickelhaube is a 19th century, I mean, isn't that what happened to the swastika itself? It was used like all across Asia, and even the Navajos, had a similar symbol. Like, I know that within, like, India, it's considered a symbol of peace and prosperity. But because they just so happened to found swastikas in prehistoric German pottery, suddenly that gave them a right to claim the symbol for themselves. Bunda, you are reminding me of Jimmy Pesto from Bob's Burgers, who, according to the transvestites that Bob was driving around when he was trying to pay for Tina's party, they said that Jimmy Pesto was what was known as a diaper lover.
Voice that he has, it's the exact tone of...
Yeah, I don't need that in my life. No thanks.
Voice you would expect to see coming out of somebody in a fursuit with a, you know, Nazi insignia. Oh, I didn't even vote. Oh, anybody think about that? Dude, you're wearing a Nazi armband. Like,
it was like me when I went down with my friends to go see the Milo Minneapolis event.
Okay, no, don't worry. This is getting pretty... this got really cursed really quickly.
Boulder, Colorado. And you might just go see it for entertainment purposes. I was driving. I looked to my right and I pointed, hey guys, look, it's one of the anti-fascists. And you can tell because, you know, he's sitting there all black, really thin guy. Got the bandana around his mouth. I'm just like, wow. And we're cruising in a Range Rover. Oh, hell yeah, riding in style.
I can't take it. I'm like literally looking at a video. Gosh, furries, forgive me. It's so cringe. Hey, it's fun. You're having fun if you're a furry.
Yeah, the swastika was pretty... I mean, the oldest evidence that we have for them is 11,000 years ago and was discovered in modern Ukraine.
You're having fun, it's fine, like, have fun. But it's so cringe watching somebody in a fursuit be like, I don't care about politics. Now, I was going to this event of somebody who is a extreme right, just political commentator, Milo Yiannopoulos. Yeah. Yiannopoulos, who has been
Oh, I think I've heard of Milo Yiannopoulos.
Accused of advocating pedophilia after the emergence of several video clips in which he said that sexual relationships between 13-year-old boys and adults can be perfectly consensual and positive experiences for such boys. Now,
oh, this was how use the simple. Oh yeah.
And this is really interesting. In 2022, he then served as an intern for United States Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you don't know her, horrible. Then worked with white nationalist Nick Fuentes. I don't even got to show you the clips.
Nick Fuentes, he wants a holy war. He wants to wage holy war against the Jews.
He just is unabashedly Nazi.
Yes. Oh yeah, Bunda, I do know about that.
And rapper Kanye West.
They call it manji, although I don't remember the pitch accent.
On his 2024 U.S. presidential election campaign,
he went with Kanye, of course
and
he
again
did.
this year, I didn't know he was running this time. And in April, he was listed as the chief of staff at Yeezy Apparel. Yeah, Kanye, you're actually really cool for partnering up with this dude. He was literally listed as the chief of staff at Yeezy Apparel. Oh, but he stepped down on May 15th due to West's announcement of an adult entertainment division of the company. Wow, at least he stands for something. Anyways, that's who Fox Hitler was going to go see. And then he saw some anti-fascists, and he was like, really? Anti-fascist, weird. But again, guys, I just don't care about—
Well, I can imagine that he is.
Politics. Like, I don't care about politics at all. This isn't like a far right, like Nazi, like armband. It's not at all. And if you think
it's just a lel-trel, as they say.
Is KYS. Anyways, I was going to the show this guy who thinks it's cool to be a pedophile, but I saw an anti-fascist, and then I got triggered. Maybe because you are fascist, but I'm talking too much because I gotta let him continue. It gets so much worse.
I don't know what to say about that. Right? You know, this whole punching Nazis thing. You're gonna go punch people, really. You're just gonna go, and that's how you're gonna solve some problems. Yeah, let me know how that works out for you. I actually want to see some actual furries punching other furries, because you know, that is just really low. And going out doing stupid shit like that, you deserve to get whatever you do for doing that. And some people say they're gonna punch me. Yes, they're gonna punch me. And based on the popular internets, it was a tweet I saw a little while ago. What would win? 3 anti-fascists with sticks and Walmart mace, or me in fursuits? A lot of people are going for the fursuit.
Did that even make any sense? To use this to probably.
That's what he looks like underneath that.
Right-wing gay, man. Oh, good lord. No, the chat's getting a little unhinged, which is probably a good thing, but I don't care.
I was seeing a lot of people say online, 3 anti-fascists versus me, a Nazi in a fursuit. And a lot of people were saying to me, dude, get like a great, like reel it in, dial it back. I gotta take a step.
Easy out, everybody.
Because you are sitting there saying, really? You're gonna punch a Nazi? Really? Think that's gonna solve anything? What about loving me? I mean, I'm not a Nazi, not me. It's not me. I'm not offended.
I'm not bad. The game is bad. You can't blame me for what's otherwise bad game design.
Think I'm gonna get punched, although I did just say
as unhinged as this. Yes, everyone is equally as unhinged as everybody else.
Punch a Nazi? If anybody punched me, I'd win. Dude, how are you this stupid? It's fine. I don't know why I said it's fine. It's not fine to be a Nazi furry. I just feel bad. He's stupid. He's so dumb. You think that when somebody is like,
you know, he's so dumb. He is very dumb. For real.
This type of person with these types of beliefs, that they're gonna have some like way of expressing themselves that's like, oh, I see why they feel that way. No, it's just nothing makes sense. And yet he believes it. I cannot ignore the tissues over here.
Yeah, I've noticed the tissues in the background. Maybe they are for like actual nose.
I'm sorry. And I'm really trying, and it's just, I know that furries are not all like a sexual thing, but a lot of humans are, and a lot of humans are also into being a furry, so there's a lot of it that is happening. And if you
I try not to, I don't know,
go on to furryraiders.org. Oh god, I don't want to do this. 18 plus. Okay, July 31st.
No, don't show this.
1999. That's me. Okay, so what can I see here? Oh my god.
No, I'm good. I don't want to see any of that.
God, no, oh my god! Blur! He's...
No, Superman, no here. I don't want to see this. They're selling it for $34.99. Some body pillowcase? No, I've got better uses for my money than that.
Body pillowcase of himself, and it's blurred, but like a red rocket coming out, and
oh hell no.
Big butt.
No, thanks.
Really big butt, massive
like
cheeks
hell.
On that Nazi furry wolf. Sorry, Fox. Fuck, what else are they selling? Oh,
never mind.
Nazi armband right there. You can just buy a Nazi.
You could just buy. No, freaking what a waste of $25.
Armband, real quick, from a furry place. It's not a swastika. It's just everything but the swastika, and it's meant to evoke it. It's definitely not. That's what
I don't know what Dakimura is.
What he said to every single article that interviewed him. By the way, when I was going through doing research, I read like 8 articles on just the Rocky Mountain FurCon, and he
is for stuffy nose. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure plenty of people are like that.
Was answering every single call from any writer just to give his side of the story, and everything he said the entire time was just it's It's a joke. He said this to Vice. This is my favorite one. Why are people trying to control my existence or tell me what I can and can't do when it's within the law, he says. I've never really driven into politics, but I need to get more serious about them now that all this is happening.
Oh, it is? Okay, that's what that means. I figured.
When he talks about his armband in this video, the way that he describes it kind of makes me feel like he's just describing himself as a Nazi. I don't know.
And I want to make sure I want to have good friends. That's the reason why I wore the armband. You know, to filter out the lunacy in the fandom. So, really great filter. This thing's like, I mean, it's like a British filter, man. It'll give you 99.9% purity. I love it. And, you know, even so, I speak to a lot of furries. They're all furries. You've probably heard of them. You know, they have a little bit more stronger political views. You know, why talk with them because they're nice to me. They don't bash me and hit me upside the head. I have a hard time even having a good political conversation with them because I got nothing to say.
So what he described right there, by the way, alt furries, just another terminology in the community for, you know.
Body, just a regular size pit. And use your imagination.
Alt-right extreme. It's not like alternative like TikTok, like I'm dyeing my front strands red. It's like alt-right furries. And he's saying, yeah, so basically when I wear this Nazi imagery, it filters out 99.9% of people who suck. Who
Okay, so yeah, when I wear this, it's not because I am that, but it's also not the other. You see how absurd that this is getting?
Being a Nazi sucks. And then it leaves me with people who see my Nazi armband and are like, oh, real cool. So
seems legit.
That's why I'm friends with a bunch of Nazi furries. And they'll say stuff about, oh yeah, white supremacy, we gotta do that more. And I'll be like, I don't know. That's his argument. Like, by the way, I don't think that you're some genius who really knows a lot about politics. Nobody, I don't think, is accusing you of being some criminal mastermind who's like some, like, Nazi. By the way,
he's not exactly a criminal mastermind, but he was caught red-handed at the scene of the crime.
Einstein was Jewish. Was Einstein Jewish? His last name Einstein. Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I mean, I was like 100% sure because in Oppenheimer he said. I'm just kidding. Nobody is accusing you of being smart or well-spoken or thoughtful. They're just saying that you're a Nazi, and you're basically just saying. One more clip from this video. Please, one more clip from this video.
Let's talk about feminists. Oh yeah, I think feminists are completely wrong. You know why? Because a male dog and a female dog will both fight you equally. There is no dominant roles in the animal kingdom. If you want to think anthropomorphic, you want to bring in animals into the mix like we are are equal already. There's no need for gender equality. It's already there. Oh my god. In the furry fandom, there's plenty of gender equality. That's why there's so many gay furries. So, that's one thing. You know, all this political correctness just floating about, where we just sit there and make sure that everything has to be within specification. You know, oh my god, you're a white male, you're suppressing me. Well, I'm a fox with 3 different colors, white, brown, gray.
I can't let him keep going because it's insane to hear him say this stuff. Feminist, oh, don't get me started.
Don't even get. Okay.
Aren't boy dog, girl dog all bite you? Really? Women want the.
You like it because you like werewolves. Yeah. My avatar is a raccoon because I had a mild obsession with raccoons in middle school that slowly evolved into other animals.
Right to their own bodily autonomy. Women want the same opportunity boy have. Really?
Yeah. You mean like these? I mean, I want to get a headpiece that looks decent, that doesn't look uncanny, but I'd imagine that'd be very difficult.
Ever see how a greyhound girl and greyhound boy, they both look similar? Also, racism. Excuse me, my first suit has 3 different colors. So,
yeah.
Checkmate, social justice warriors. This is like, there are people who think like this and whose brains are operating at this level. I used to think for a while, I was like, well, there can actually be like some people are smarter than other people. I was like, maybe people just got bad opportunities in education. How can brains not all have?
No, you could be there are plenty of Harvard-educated people that use their degrees in order to push political agendas, and like Metatron will call them out anyway.
Have like the same like computing process power. Because I was thinking, you know, it's more like the education system, nurture and stuff. No, this dude is a fucking bona fide dumbass. What are you talking about? What? Not a single thing that
you didn't want to be a fox or a wolf. They made monogamous, so it's like that sounds nice. Glass-eyed heads have horrible. Yeah, I can imagine that too.
You have said this entire time has made any sense. You have no legs to stand on with any of your beliefs or anything that you have said this entire.
The big that are entirely made of net. Yeah, I can imagine. No, I made a realization not too long ago that one of the appeals is cartoony eyes, and this is something that I found out when I put the pieces together. There's something about having cartoony eyes that just makes them more appealing. But even I have my limits on how cartoony is too cartoony.
time you're sitting here with a fucking furry Nazi armband telling me what women if we want to talk about furries, boy dog, girl dog both bite. What the fuck are you saying? Your sentences don't, like, this doesn't end. Oh my
so
god.
he's trying to say they're all equal there, but they're not quite as equal. It's like, no, the scene in Rick and Morty where it's like where men and women are kind of equal but not really.
Oh my god, I don't know what I thought when I got deep into a video about Nazi furries. Yeah, this is just what it is. And there's another video of him sitting next to this guy, and they're talking about how his name isn't actually Fox Hitler. It's just a combination of Fox and his last name Miller, which would make sense if you weren't dressed like a fucking Nazi.
Oh, so then. It was never a thing. It's meant to look out of some kawaii doodle, Doljin Shi. Ah, I see.
That wasn't gonna fly. So I just took my last three of my name, and then Fox and make Fox. And not until like 2010, people started putting it together as Fox and Hitler. So it's just thrown around as a joke with friends. Like, oh yeah, people call me this because I'm the Hitler of furry fandom or some shit.
It's like, oh, yeah, that always entertains me when someone calls you Hitler Fox. I'm like, no.
Oh, so it's very irritating when you get the syllables mixed up, huh?
It's the last three of his last name. That's how.
Okay, Hit Fox. We'll just call you that, huh?
Oh, it's called creativity.
It's called creativity when you put a Nazi armband on and call yourself Fox Hitler. It's called creativity. Lord. I mean, yeah, it would make sense if it was just like me in a lion fursuit and then I was just like, lioner. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm trying to lion the mood, and she won't be lying around no more.
But if I were to go Lion Hitler and I had a red armband on me and my last name was Miller, like, you know what I mean? It's just so funny to see somebody who is so blatantly dressed up as a Nazi trying to act like, no, it's not.
It looks like that. Oh my god. No. You just reminded me. If I'm ever able to start making song covers, I want to make a cover of Lolly Goddess Requiem, but it's furries instead of lollies.
Let me describe all these.
If you know the lyrics to that song, you'll know why I want to sing it and modify the lyrics.
Things that fall in line with the alt-right that are exactly how I think. But if you go to the Wikifur for Foxler, the research for this has got me absolutely geeking. Geeking? The research for this video is like, it's so funny for me. By the way, I think I've said it before. I know I said it on the Coop channel in that video. I have a fursuit in the closet because I was gonna make a video where
okay. Oh, you just got exposed big time.
And then I go undercover at a furry convention because I thought that would be like a really funny video to make. Not to make fun of anybody, but just like it seems just like to see what.
So that reminds me of this one guy who went into New York's Hasidic Jewish community in order to see what it was like, and he described it as infiltrating.
Video. And I didn't end up doing it because the one that I was going to go to, I found out too late that it's like a kind of a small, intimate event for people who all definitely know each other. So it'd be like very weird if I showed up off an edible talking.
Okay, it's just something.
Right. So I just have a fursuit sitting in the closet. I'm not going to bring it on camera because I can't have that visible. But either I'm going to donate it to a furry in need, or if you think that would be like an actual a video you'd be interested in, I'd post it on the Coop channel. Comment if I should, because I really am like borderline.
Well, I think this video is like 8 months old, so it might be a little late for that.
Just donating it to a furry in need. Okay. Oh man. Foxler on Wikifur. It is
actually, what species is it? I could use it for something else.
Very, I would say, contentious page where you say at the beginning, the subject of this article has requested personal exclusion. They prefer that the entire article be removed and give the following reasons for doing so.
Oh, and I guess the article is still there.
Somewhat translated by me. Okay, it lists a bunch of objections, but when I scroll a little bit, I see this one on out-of-context information that is defamatory regarding past history within legal terms. Subject regarding child grooming with past relationship. Post dated back 2005. Both parties, X and Y, were both minors underage at the time of the statement. Those not meet the criteria of grooming within the state of Colorado. And so seeing that and knowing that it's coming from the galaxy brain that we just witnessed, I'm pretty sure
the freaking five head bitch ass over there.
That he definitely did do it. And then I also saw that he objected to this one, subject regarding bestiality claims, which has no evidence that determines the definition of bestiality. Sorry, I stumbled over those words like crazy. Now, this is from somebody in the community, and he said, I used to talk to Foxler as a friend and stopped contact when he went into detail about how he would his Siberian Husky, like a real dog that he owns. Knowing how he's also like presented his fursona on the website, which I had to blur, I thought it wouldn't be
oh, good lord.
Crazy to go
you gotta figure out what you want, but
out of my way and do a little bit of digging.
Do we really have to learn about that?
Into his Furry Raiders Telegram group, which, by the way,
Telegrams, huh?
A Telegram group chat, biggest red flag ever. Now, I'm just going to show you this right now. We don't need to go into the whole thing. But in the Telegram, when I open it up,
okay, 29. Go.
The first thing that I'm seeing is they're debating whether or not gay marriage is cool. In 2020, they're like debating whether or not gay marriage is fine. They're like, yeah.
Like this. Oh, good Lord. Like this. What was I gonna... Oh, yeah. It's like, no. When, in the first episode of the Boondocks... No, when in the first episode of the Boondocks, when Granddad was being interviewed by Ed Wunsler, Ed asked him, "What are your thoughts on gay marriage?" And Granddad was all like, "Well, personally, I think all marriage is wrong."
I mean, I guess I get why you can be married, but it's kind of disrespectful to the terminology of marriage. By the way, the word marriage doesn't just relate to the Bible. Are you stupid? Now, there's this chat right here called...
I mean, it kind of depends.
Furry art and media is a gecko with a fat.
No, I don't want to say that.
There is an ungodly amount of adult imagery on this. And not to
I don't want to see it.
Shame like whatever you're into, but knowing that it's on a Nazi furry group and they're showing all these things and there are actual allegations of him with his own dog. I say all that to say I was not shocked when I come down here and I see booking reports.
Oh, you've never seen Boondocks? Oh, I uploaded a video on YouTube. If you've seen it already, I have no idea how I think it's because I honestly don't really know. A lot of it is like, I can imagine that it was all like under the radar. It's probably just they tried to keep. I have no idea. I have no idea how they get away with a lot of stuff. It's just one of those things.
That is.
Oh, you didn't speak English? Well, I have a video up on my YouTube where I showed out of context Boondocks clips. If you want to check that out.
You know, according to Wiki for Lee Allen Miller, that's him. So, and what was he arrested for? Oh.
Of course.
Enticement of a child.
Is that so?
So, yeah. He's not just Nazi furry, he's Nazi predator furry. And I gotta be honest, if you're looking at somebody who's wearing like a literal Nazi imagery, if you believe them when they say, no, it's not like that. If you believe that, you're stupid. And there are a lot of stupid people out there. So there are a lot of people who are like, well, it's not actually Nazi stuff. It's just like we like World War II. Shut the fuck up.
It's just cosplay, you know?
Interested in World War II history too. Do I have a Nazi flag back there? No. I got a knight yearning for a woman on a horse. But that kind of brings me to like the whole perspective that I have on Nazi furries in general. I had said earlier.
Ruckus best character. We need to look at more. Erase hate, and we have a national socialist, huh?
Here in the video that furries are like a really big online community. The community online is like where it's at its strongest. Telegram group chats, Discord messages. There's like so many places where furries are congregating.
It's because it's not how you. Oh, good Lord, no. First of all, ain't nobody talking while I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
Online because they feel safe and it's like a safe space and they're comfortable.
I don't need a safe space. I just needed to look at how mad it is. I was speaking about the Island Files, probably. Probably doesn't watch it. No, if I do get a suit, I'll definitely watch it every time. No, it'll probably just be in storage for months on end, and it'll have that stale laundry smell.
Fortunately, and according to Vice, Fox Hitler says before all of this, he used to look exclusively at 4chan. So Fox Hitler was looking a lot at 4chan, and unfortunately, other furries were finding community on 4chan. And 4chan, if you're not familiar, just, you know, Chris Chan, Rainbow Dash in a mason jar, and a...
I need a safe space, probably. Speaking of 4chan, I visited the homepage of 4chan once in my entire life. And then I never went back because I don't think 4chan was the place for me. Yeah, I visited it once, and it was just the homepage. I visited 4chan before. I'll visit 4chan once again before I ever visit Fur Affinity. Let's just make sure. Wash it in a bathtub. I gotta... No. I can promise you, Jackal, I can speak on behalf of the vast majority of us when we say we do not like that term. The grammatically correct term for Latinos is Latinos, and this is regardless of gender. It's only Latina if it's all exclusively female. That's just how the grammar works. If you want to complain to anyone, complain to the Royal Academy of the Spanish Language.
million other horrible things. By the way, QAnon, 4chan is just a cesspool.
Oh yeah, well yeah, for the headpiece, obviously it would be different.
Full of awfulness. Doesn't even like come close to describing it. It's terrible. But furries are like so bullied in real life. Like
Hispanic also. Well, Hispanic technically refers to anyone from a Spanish-speaking country. Like Brazilians are Latino, but they're not Hispanic because they mostly speak Portuguese. So yeah, but yeah, that works too for me.
they're so not appreciated or even like kind of understood. Because I say like it is cringe. It is cringe. I am cringe. I am cringe. The things that I do, I have interests that are very cringe. Because it's fun. If I go to a Renaissance fair, look, I have swords back here. That's cringe. I have a kid coming over here and pulling out a katana.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would find swords to be cool.
Like, having a katana on standby is objectively cringe. What am I gonna do with this? Chop apples in my backyard?
Well, you can't go to Britain with that.
Yes. But with furries, it's like, people can't look past the fact that it's cringe and see that, oh, people are just like having a lot of fun and they're really enjoying themselves. And that is as deep as it really has to be. But there's like,
yes, that's what it is. You're the expert because you have colleagues. Yeah, I think the U.S. Census says that Spanish people from Spain are quote unquote Hispanic, but
like a genuine lack of respect for people who are just it's a hobby. Like, it's a hobby and they're having fun. But they're so pushed to the outskirts that they have to congregate into these online places. And one of those online places is 4chan, and people on 4chan who are in the alt-right think it's funny to manipulate these vulnerable people and get them into their stuff. So it's like, it's just the fact that the communities are so online, it makes sense that they're primed to be infiltrated and manipulated and latch onto these ideas of, like, you know, political extremism. They already feel extremely judged and extremely outcast. And when somebody feels judged and outcast, sometimes, you know, a combination of factors can happen and they just fucking find community.
That's how ISIS recruited members. That's how ISIS recruited a lot of its members, because they tried to find people that they thought were like ostracized and stuff. I was taking a look at this little badge down here. That does not look like a fox at all.
Fucking Nazis, like, it's so horrible.
I meant to make a comment that it doesn't look all that much like a fox, but I don't know.
Well, and you are an awful person if you do it. And like, if you're feeling alienated by society, go watch a movie where the character is feeling alienated and get some emotional catharsis. But Foxler and all these other furry raiders, these furry Nazis, they feel outcast and then they turn to, you know what? I feel alienated. You know who else feels alienated, but they actually have a sense of superiority over other people? Nazis. It's us first.
Oh, is that, no, don't worry. It's, yeah, don't worry about it.
This is them. Let's do it, Nazi furries. That's like kind of what their mind goes to. They can hide behind, oh, it's ironic, oh, it's a joke, but you walk around with fucking Nazi imagery on your armband. You do it for over a decade while you are enticing a child and getting arrested for it. It's not a joke. If you hear somebody say, I want to punch a Nazi, and you get scared that you're about to get punched, I gotta be honest, you should be punched. I'm sorry if that triggered you, Fox Hitler. But hey, this was a video. This feels like a classic. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this whole video.
Okay, no, that was in elementary school, huh? Yeah. You mean like what? Destiny's son? No, someone in chat didn't know that Destiny had a son, and I was like, wait. I didn't know that bread tubers could breed. I don't even remember who it was that said that, but I'm just saying. No, we're gonna leave the like on that. No, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. All right. Well, we learned no mention of using the Lion King as a tactic, which a little disappointed by that, but oh Lord have mercy. No, that was crazy. That would be, yeah, wait. Oh, are you talking about Destiny's son? Yeah, Destiny has a son who is into Nick Fuentes, I think. There was your okay, Jackal. Oh my lord. Yeah, freaking In Praise of Shadows Wendigoon situation. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's go ahead. Well, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and move on to this, the monoverse that Jackal recommended earlier. Is it the channel called Monoverse, or is it something else? Generic, until you realize you can make a... Right, I'm like, no, I remember multiple times mentioning to like in some of my videos that I don't believe in the political spectrum because I consider it to be idolatry, which I haven't really On you being a Slav. Oh yeah, Slav school. We should watch one of living ironically in Europe's videos about Slavic whatnots. Well, Balkan whatnots, but may as well be Slavic. I can imagine. I've been meaning to ask. Why are Slavic people so obsessed with Adidas? I know that sounds racist, but I mean, I don't know. But yeah, the monoverse. Let's go ahead and check out some of these.
Here at Gummo Corp, we know what it takes to make the perfect gumball. So how do we do it? We utilize a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility filled with industry-leading scientists working around the clock, and we also accidentally opened a cosmic portal to a higher dimensional being with an endless wealth of universal knowledge. Some people might want...
Woke as a Saya. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. It's like I don't believe in the political spectrum because I think it's idolatry. I've never properly explained that yet, but in due time, I will be able to truly reveal how I truly feel. He's Southern. Well, it's the Balkans. It's the Balkans. That's all I know for a fact. The first thing that you do when you get to the Balkans is leave. And then you have a bunch of Turks living in Germany talking about how great Turkey is. Or whatever. Or am I thinking of Albanians?
Wonder, if we have access to an all-knowing entity, why do we only use it to make the perfect gumball? The answer is simple. A dedication to you, the Gummo customer, Gummo Corp. Zorgop knows.
Idolatry, not adultery. Yeah, idolatry, the worship of false idols.
All.
Apologies if that wasn't clear enough. Well then, that Gummo, freaking, when you use a gumball to create an interdimensional portal, huh? The Church of Z. I don't know what that means, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Good evening and welcome to Focus Point. The world continues to watch with bated breath as the megastructure being built on behalf of the mysterious supreme intelligence known as Zorgop is well underway. No military force has been able to penetrate the structure's containment field, and no government has been able to establish a line of communication with the entity or its followers. But for the first time since construction broke ground, Focus Point has been granted exclusive access to the site of the structure and to those that are building it. Tonight we take you inside the Church of Z. To first understand this newfound religion and the deity it serves, we must go back to where the story began. Gummo Corp headquarters...
I don't know what you guys are talking about
in
now.
Lakewood, New Jersey. Gummo Corp was just a small...
Not quite, Christian. I haven't really explicitly said what it is that I choose not to identify... And I choose not to identify as any particular thing for very unconventional reasons.
Small mom-and-pop gumball corporation, who most of us remember from their ill-conceived adverts.
Gummo Corp. We don't make gumballs for widows.
Despite their inexplicable marketing and plummeting sales, Gummo Corp still pledged to be the world's most advanced gumball manufacturer. And it was this desire to lead...
Yeah, I know that Europe has lots of different parties, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have, I guess, issues that they've been having to work out. I know that there's the whole migrant crises going on with, like, people in, like... I remember watching a video about scammers in Rome. They'll put a little knick-knack in your hand, and then you try to give it back, and they'll be like, no, you can't give it back. You got to pay for it, even though you didn't want the knick-knack in the question.
Lead in gumball innovation.
And then there's the grape gangs in the UK that if you try to call them out, they'll arrest you for racism.
It would change everything forever.
What we were trying
Same here, Wolfie. Same here.
to do was make the gumballs more orange, but what we did instead was open a rift in the space-time continuum.
How did this go from gumballs to space-time continuum?
Unleashing a godlike entity. You know, it happens.
At first, Zorgop was...
Oh, that's what the Z stands for.
...only used in the company's efforts to make the world's perfect gumball. But it wasn't long before world leaders demanded access to the being. with military officials calling for more extreme actions.
I think we should shoot it in the face. If it...
An STB. I don't know nothing about STB or KGB, so yeah.
has a face. We find that when you shoot most things in the face, they stop being a problem.
With growing hostilities from the outside, Zorgop stopped communicating with everyone, including the top brass at Gumball.
With both the National Socialists and the Communists? I wonder.
Corp. But one man...
I don't know nothing about European politics, so I can't really comment on it.
...seemed to win favor with the being Joey Rodelio. Joey was a janitor at the company, whose late-night shifts cleaning the lab gave him unrestricted access to Zorgop.
Back in high school, Joey would,
yes. I thought I recognized KGB, but, you know.
Climb up into the air ducts and get himself stuck because, you know, he was trying to peek in on the girls' locker room. Luckily, none of those vents actually went into the locker room, but that didn't stop Joey from crawling up there and trying over and over again. He's a real piece of shit.
Despite Joey being a piece of Zorgop didn't seem to mind. Joey was deemed a disciple and set to begin his life's true work.
Okay, I see.
He was instructed to head to rural...
So you're from are you from Czechia or Slovakia?
Wyoming, where he was to gather a commune of true believers, and they were to begin work on a structure that would generate an energy unheard of by science, an energy that would allow for Zorgop to take physical form. Zorgop gave the commune blueprints for building a containment field, which was set up in a 3-mile radius around the site, protecting their work, only letting in who or what Zorgop deemed worthy. Those who have been invited to the commune thus far were called there by unknown methods. But we here at Focus Point were invited by postcard from the entity itself.
Party at the CIA,
Our field reporter
let's go.
Brian Druckel was brave enough to volunteer to be the one to make contact with the church.
No, I keep talking about chat, even though it has a mafia. Oh, good lord! No, we're trying to watch this video, but I'm commenting more on what's going on in chat than I am what's going on in the video. Funny how those things turn out.
So I'm now standing within the containment field just outside the commune, while most of the world remains.
Chat got good. No, it's a party in my chat. Forget the CIA. We have a party in chat.
Have been led in this newfound church are 100% confident in the entity and its intentions, but no one is a bigger believer than the church's leader, the high priest, Joey Rodelio, who prefers to go by the Baba Hermini. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, Baba Hermini.
Zorgop knows all.
First, why do you think Zorgop...
The Blotch knows. What exactly does the Blotch know? The future? It's kind of hard to tell.
chose you as the Baba Hermini.
I'm a man of the people, a people man. I used to be a peeping man, but I don't peep anymore. At least not as much as I used to.
And how many people are here?
They cannot. Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I don't really know.
I've been told that the female brain is better at multitasking.
Try not to interact with them too much unless I find them physically attractive.
Why do you think the entity invited Focus Point in?
Zorgop wants the world to know there is nothing to fear here, unless you have a fear of syphilis, in which case there is an alarming outbreak within the community right now.
Can you tell us about the outfit?
Pretty cool, huh? It was my idea. Orange and black, the colors of paradise.
Oh,
I must say, they do sort of resemble the uniforms that prisoners wear.
Yeah, prisoners in a cage of freedom.
Do you know where Zorgop is from?
I haven't asked. Based on the accent, though. Maybe Norway?
Nor.
What have I asked? Oh, I asked what that dangly thing in our throat is called.
The uvula?
Yeah, that thing. I always forget what that is.
It's Sokka's throatal flap. What was it? Sokka asked Katara to see if there was something on his throatal flap, and Katara told him that there was nothing there.
What does it mean to follow Zorgop?
I think if you ask around a little bit, you'll answer your own question. And you'll
Although even that can get overwhelming at times.
Also see, we've got a pretty sweet setup here.
I've loved it so far. Me and my wife got here a couple months ago. We turned over all our earthly belongings to the Baba Hermini, which is the load off my chest. All that money was just sitting in a bank account, and now I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Where is your wife?
It's actually a really funny story. Pretty much immediately when we got here, she fell in love with the high priest, and so they've been having sex almost every day.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, right now I'd say it's safe to assume she's having sex with another man.
You used to have those.
Do you feel lucky to be chosen by Zorgop to be in the church?
Look, I'm super happy that Zorknob invited me here.
Zorknob?
But I'm really just here for the drugs.
The drugs?
I haven't found any yet, but you just have to imagine there's some silly drug use going on here.
No, that reminds me of when Glenn Quagmire tried to convince the guys that women have a fourth hole and that you gotta believe that it's there.
Somewhere.
While followers seem somewhat content, from an outside perspective, some of the commune's practices still seemed unorthodox.
The practices of your church here, is this what Zorgup demands of you all?
Zorgup really just wants us to be building the big scary tower thing. Everything else, the day-to-day sex stuff, that's me. Like having sex with other people.
A neural viz video? Go ahead and put the suggestion in anyway.
Wives. That was my idea. Taking people's
we can
money
check
for
it out.
myself, I came up with that. Having them shower me in daily compliments about my slender hips. I'm sure you've noticed. You can look now if you like. I see your eyes shifting around.
Some of these practices seem very similar
Oh, good Lord, no.
to what we might see in a cult.
Yes, absolutely. So kind of you to say.
100%. This is news. Okay, here. I will write that down real quick.
People just want to know, what is Zorgop's ultimate plan?
Zorgop wants to give humanity the gift of not only our Lord's physical presence, but also of limitless power and energy via this monolithic structure, so that we may become children of the stars and venture to distant worlds where we could meet other planetary
that's the same YouTube channel here. I'll check that out in a moment.
Species and have sex with their wives.
While the promises made by the entity might sound great, many are worried what building the structure and creating this exotic energy might do.
We have no clue what kind of impact this energy source might have on our environment, let alone us. When this thing is turned on, the world might not look the same. Humanity might not look the same.
The church pushes forward despite the concerns.
So you are fine with everything that is happening here?
I truly believe Zorgop will bring us to the promised land, and I'll do whatever I can to help humanity get there. And if that means my wife has to have sex with another man every once in an hour, so be it. You know, some husbands are into that, not me.
So you mean so we're talking about no, not Ludwig. iDubbbz. iDubbbz. We're talking about iDubbbz right now.
Unfortunately, for me, it's emotionally devastating.
I don't care what's happening here. I care about drugs, and I haven't found a damn thing. Are you telling me none of these people are high? That everyone's walking around like a bunch of Halloween pumpkins building a giant dildo for Zigblor without a mind-altering substance in their body? This is bull.
She came for the drugs, and she ain't got shit.
You aren't worried about what this might do, that Zorgup might be misleading you.
What are you trying to say? This supreme intelligence is just using me.
Oh, so you mean like that one episode of Rick and Morty where they go to that post-apocalyptic world with the green rock?
Like I'm some kind of dolphin-brained idiot to do their bidding that is going to bring about the end times. I'm the goddamn Baba Hermini. I came up with the idea for The Godfather after it came out. Before I saw it. So I think I can handle this.
Any final thoughts you'd like to share?
Zorgop knows all.
Thank you for your time.
Is there an outro for this? Oh, hold on, it's not done yet.
The fate of the world might just be in the hands of a complete pervert. God help us all. That's it for folks.
Yeah, just not in the... I see, Wolfie, that's interesting. No, I still haven't actually explained what it is that I am. I just am, if that makes any sense.
Point. Join us tomorrow night where we investigate if smoking can cure lung cancer. Everything points to absolutely.
Okay, here, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look for, what's it? I don't know. Okay, I don't want to argue semantics about that stuff right now. Let's just, I don't want chat to get, oh, I see This Is News 3. Where's Fish Tank 1? No, not this news. This is news. God damn it. This is news. We're gonna check this out because this is what Wolfie recommended, I think. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Breaking news, everything is bad.
Everything
it's just
is bad.
as terrible as you imagined, and probably worse. With more we go to Tom.
An agnostic is when someone doesn't necessarily believe in... They're not... It's either they are... is that they are unsure about what their actual beliefs are.
Tom Lee.
It's like they neither confirm nor deny it. No, South Park had an episode where they talk about it, And Matt, the creators of South Park, are also agnostics themselves, and they're willing to make fun of themselves about it. I mean, I know that Matt Stone's Jewish, but...
all in danger, Danley.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom.
This is
I can't
news.
say the same.
That was unnecessary.
That was
We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded.
Oh, good lord.
They will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Olivia Lee, where are you?
Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Oh, lord.
That's none of your business. Do you hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
Oh, Jesus. No, that reminded me of llamas with that.
Can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting
I
from
actually
where
have some
I
more
am.
questions for you. Okay, we're going to go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No, I don't.
Let's send it over to our senior correspondent.
So, like, becoming one with the Lord. I mean, that's... What you just described, Jackal, is technically how samsara works in Sikhism.
Nicki Minaj.
Look at this.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah, okay, so you are from Czechia. Yeah, I know Czechia is kind of like that, but
Chart.
still.
Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it
No, that the name of this anchor. Nicki Minaj. Oh, good lord, but hoes still believe magic crystals. No, that reminded me of a scene from the Amazing World of Gumball where they were with the guidance counselor and he had like, yes, we're going to use the power of this unbreakable crystal, and then he drops it and it breaks in half.
look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
Lord.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
It's just so vague.
That looks bad.
Yeah, probably bad. Yeah.
Let's go to our eye in the sky,
Wait.
Timothy Chalamet. Timothy.
So these are just celebrity parody names.
Man, I am so
Timothy.
high up.
Are in a helicopter.
I didn't know that when I got
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, Wolfie, you're pretty much describing how Albert Einstein feels.
it was a weird car.
What do you see up there?
Everything, it's too
You're seeing everything because there's too much.
much. We were never supposed to see this.
We're not. We're not supposed to.
Need to go back down.
Okay.
Stay right there. We're going to go to commercial.
All right.
Have you recently lost a child because they exploded?
Oh.
'Cause that's crazy. How
Okay, who is this and what's his name?
are we all not talking about this? I feel like that really got glossed over real quick. That's a huge thing.
Oh,
Call
Lord.
Deadly. 555.
Okay,
Call
just
Deadly. I
Deadly.
want to talk
Oh, called.
about this.
Is that supposed to sound like deadly?
Call Deadly now.
And we're back. Let's check in with Morgan Lee Freeman with sports. Morgan Lee.
Morgan. Oh my God! So they're all just celebrity parody names.
I just want to take this sports time to say that whatever you hear about me in the next 24 hours is completely false. People are going to say things and have documents and recordings to back up what they say, and it's just not real.
Okay, so now we're talking about the law of conservation of matter, huh?
You should believe me and not their solid evidence. Knicks take it by 2.
This is when champions are born. We're going now to Frankly Sinatra with the weather.
Frankly
It's
Sinatra,
everywhere.
huh?
We won't be
Who the hell was?
hearing from him anymore. Coming up, a cat learns how to water ski and then drown.
Oh no. Okay, that was certainly interesting. Do we want to look at numbers 2 and 3? We seem to be having a discussion about whatever. But I see this video about Asmongold having a lot to tell us. But here, while we're waiting for, we're gonna check out the others.
We're living in a nightmare, Danley.
Well, what are people?
Hot calling contest, content aware scaling. Oh Lord, no! Let's not go that far with it. Hog calling contest. Okay, all right. We'll look at that in one moment. Here, let me open that up in a new tab. Actually, hog calling contest. We'll check that out. Yeah, we're going down the slop thing now. Okay, hog calling contest. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of. Is there a specific one, or does it not matter which one? I'm guessing it's just this first one. Cringe Arena presents content-aware scale version. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God, no. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Let's go. Okay.
Freddy? Freddy!
Different screaming tactics.
I think I see him. He's right over here.
A night. Okay. Wait. What's... Hello, Roddy Gonzalez. Yes, this is very beautiful. We have a first-time chat, and why does he have a crush? What is it? I thought it was some sort of big banana. Oh my God. No, this is reminding me of the version of steamed hams that looks like bath salts at 60 frames per second.
Come on, Pig! Piggy! Come on,
What the fuck are we looking at? Oh my God. No, we need to do a try not to laugh. We need to do a try not to laugh tonight. Oh my God, and then you get cooked. Yes. What was that? Freaking space change sound effects. Freaking something that you... something that you'd hear in a space. Yes. I don't know where this is. Oh my God. I think it said Illinois or something. Oh my God. Imagine if that actually happened in real life. Oh my God. Wait. What? Oh my God, I'm laughing harder than I should. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, no, you're perfectly okay. No, it's better that we laugh. Oh my God. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this, Rhodey. Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome to... I don't even know what we're gonna call this. What the fuck? Oh my God. No. No. I had to breathe. Don't worry. This happens a lot. When I see something as unhinged as this. No, the first guy was already crazy, but it gets crazier. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to catch my breath every 5 seconds. We can't go 2 seconds without this getting... There's no neck. Oh God. I can't. Oh my God. I need more. I need some. Oh my God. Not even a split second. She's one of them. Okay. Not even a split second, and we're already back to the fucking space lasers. Oh my god. Oh my god, husband calling God. Oh, okay. Husband calling God. Okay, we're gonna keep watching awareness scale stuff. Okay, now this is the kind of stuff we should be doing. Okay.
That's all, folks.
Okay. Is that all of it? Oh my god. Okay. Husbando coding contest. Content aware. Oh, it was that one. This was at the top of the recommendations. Let me catch my breath real quick because my chest is starting to hurt. I need some water. God damn it. Oh my god. Potato face, yes. Does look like a potato. Oh my god. That's all, folks. Oh no, that's not all. We still got, we got at least an hour before the stream is done. Let's go. Is this the same event, or is this, or am I see ladies chicken calling contest, content awareness scale. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I feel the blood leaving my head. Oh my god, somewhere in Dixie, because of, yeah.
Bob! Hurry up! I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late for the great Iowa State Fair. Hurry!
I need to figure out how to do this vocal effect. I need to be able to do that live. You're laughing at me, not with me.
That's it. I'm going myself.
All at a price that I can't really afford. What? This ET looking ass. Oh my god. I don't even know what she's saying. Oh my god, the face. The face.
Unless you want to make the bed, you better get up like right now.
Freaking Sonic the Hedgehog sound effects, like.
Oh, I'm supposed to call him for dinner.
Okay.
Daryl, dinner's ready.
Oh my god, no panties come to me. Okay.
It was hard to judge.
Okay.
You have, three things that you have to judge.
What the heck is this?
And, your first impression, your last impression, and
Gerald.
The presentation.
Roy? Can you hear me? You get yourself in here right now!
Max Andrew.
You know you're going to be late again, and you know that I want to get there on time. Roy?
What the heck?
Roy.
Freaking video game sound effects.
First place.
Oh.
For 2017.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. That was... No. It reminds me of, yes, steamed hams, but your brain is on fucking bath salts. That's what this looks like. Only it didn't have the freaking visual. It had the visual effects, voice crack, but Max, what do you want for dinner? Okay. Give me a moment. Max. There's a cleanse. And the first thing I see is Batman, because of course. Why would it be anyone else? And it's tiny enchilada.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Oh, good lord.
The side order of spaghetti.
Okay. Well, that was certainly cleansing. I wouldn't... Excuse me. God dang it. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Almost choked on my own spit. Do you ever have that happen to you and it's like you can't stop coughing? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this to get to? We need to have more streams like this. We need to start out with petty drama slop, and then it has to turn into a bunch of random comedy slop, because that's how the mouthwash content. Yeah, I can imagine. I will be right back. What.jpg? I will be right back, because I almost peed myself last time, so give me one moment while I take a bathroom break. All right, we're back. Oh, you don't want to? No. You're good, Kami. No, that was fucking amazing. Matrix, the dude in the red dress, and then Museum of York. Here, let's look at... Cute. Oh, thank you, Rhodey. Mage. No, not comma Atrix. Dude, red dress. Oh no. Oh god. Science behind vocal distortion. Is the cute. Oh my god, it's the cutest. Yes. Yes, my avatar is very cute. I wanna give him a hug until I break its bones. And that's yes. Alright. Okay, so we got that. Museum of York and the science behind vocal distortion. Let me actually put those. Museum of York and then science behind vocal distortion. But This is the first thing. Matrix, dude in the red dress. And then I see that in the background and some guy with purple hair. So I can only imagine how this is going to go. I'm guessing... does it matter? Are these all the same video, or are they all somehow different from each other? Oh, look at this.
What do you do for a living?
I'm guessing it's this one, unless... it's an hour long. We could look at that on Friday. Okay, just the first one. We could look at that. Killing your fox. He's a part of me. Oh, right, because foxes make those laughing sounds. Yeah. All right, it's this one. The dude in the red dress. Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress. Looks like we have the upper hand. You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
Oh, I'm a model. Wow, like runway model? OnlyFans model.
OnlyFans model, huh?
The Matrix is a system, Neo.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh,
that system is full of degenerates.
Oh, so this is like a modernized...
When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters.
I identify as myself. Think of... Oh, I see. What's part of... I don't know.
The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system.
Oh, Lord.
And that makes them our enemy.
Okay, when I saw this thumbnail, I was like, okay.
You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to...
Oh, I almost misread your... Okay.
They pick up a biology textbook. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect it.
Oh my god, no, the Dance Dance Revolution community would have a problem with this video.
Were you listening to me, Neo?
Kind of.
Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress?
A dude?
Look again.
Looking.
Who is it?
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know who Will Ramos is, or Ramos, I don't know how you say that.
That wasn't a woman?
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them.
What are they?
Oh,
Transformers.
good lord.
They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes.
There's no point in being in. Well, if people only see a raccoon as some trash panda.
That means that anyone coming.
Which reminds me, I haven't. Oh, you have a video saved for next.
Out of the female bathroom is
Oh,
potential.
don't worry. I'll have a whole queue ready and everything. I'll have the stuff that I will look at, and then we'll look at all the other stuff.
Potentially a ladyboy. Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything.
On the shore. Ah, I see.
But in reality, it's
I don't know nothing about deathcore, so.
just delusion.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are at the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids.
Oh, good lord.
Which means that sooner
Oh,
or
that's
later,
cool, Bunda.
someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled.
I can imagine.
But where they have
Oh, well, I hope you're okay after
failed,
that.
you will succeed. Why? I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air.
Where people see a long noodle animal. You mean a weasel?
Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
Oh man, Bunda, you gotta be careful, man. Or whoever.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge lawsuits?
No, watch them try to... No. When people see the stuff that I've been saying, it's only a matter of time before I'm blasted all over Blue Sky. It's so surprised and sad. Oh, does it look... I don't know. I think it has to do with the way that my camera is set up. Like, when I'm looking this way, I have my laptop, and then when I look that way, that's where my phone is set up with the VTube Studio. It's not supposed to look sad, it's just supposed to look...
No, Neo. If you identify as an innocent human being,
you won't have to.
I identify as an innocent human being.
I identify as myself, honestly. Okay, that was it. I spent more time looking at chat than actually looking at this. I was looking at this and I was like, oh my god, no, the DDR community gonna hate this. But, okay, what was the next thing? Ugh. Wasn't it your recommendation? Let me look. Let's say, that movie sucked. Man, Granddad, that ending was hella cliche. That's exactly how it happened. Prove it. How am I supposed to prove it? Catcher Freeman lived 150 years ago. Did I hear somebody talk about Catcher Freeman? Okay, the next thing I have is Museum of York. Which is probably a documentary type of thing. Oh, it's a 7 minutes type of thing. Or, to watch totally dangerous mosh pits. You okay, I see. I'm putting you in the... you mean the compost? Are one of these what you're talking about, Jackal? You mentioned Museum of York. Unless, yeah, compost. And then, what was the other thing? Totally dangerous mosh pits. And totally spies is the first thing that pops up. Oh, here it is. I'm guessing it's this first one. It's only 3 minutes and 22 seconds. We can watch this if Jackal wants to clarify what he meant by Museum of New York. We're gonna look at the totally dangerous mosh pits, bro. Dagobah and Hellfest. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay, the Automation Museum in York. Okay, I'll check that out in 1 minute. A wet naked... Okay, be careful, Rhodey, with what you say. I don't know if the mod is on duty. Yeah, but be careful. Oh my god. Here, let me fix this so that it's... Alright, here, let's go ahead and finish this. I don't even know what's going on here. I don't know nothing about mosh pits. And again in 2019. There's something oddly mesmerizing about this. I don't know what it is. I was going to compare it to like a ancient Greek hoplite or something. That's so freaking gay. Oh, it's called a Wall of Death. Well then. Slayer in Greece. Squish. I'm trying not to be sexual. Come on, man. Oh well. Yeah, Rhodey, just be wary of what you say in chat because if the mod is on duty, you might have to watch out. I'm just saying. System of a Down. Wake up! And then these guys are just spinning. And my dirty dirt on desk floors. Exodus at Whackin' Open Air. Okay. This is the best one we've had. I'm so glad. There's only like 2 people on kick though. Oh well. You had to wrap your shirt with your mouth. Damn. Madball in New York. At the dirty, rotten apple. It's the Mecca of metalheads. You mean like... That reminded me of something, what you just said, because it's always raining. It's like, what was it? God dang it. No, it was a reference to Rocco's Modern Life, where Filbert wanted to be a lounge singer. And he described this one place as being the Mecca of lounge, and I cannot remember what it's called. It was either Las Vegas or it was something else. Lamb of God on this block. Deep mud and whacking. I don't know where whacking is. They're all just... Oh. Kill switch engage at whack and open air. Great American Stamp Show. Slayer fans force police to retreat in California. Oh lord. I have no idea, Wolfie. Okay, well, that was certainly interesting. All right, let me fix this. Oh, is it this one? Here. Oh, the biggest it's in Germany. Okay, between the North Sea and the Baltic, so it's always raining. Ah, okay, that actually does make sense, at least in terms of geography. Propane takes and propane accessories only. I tell you what, he only work at the, because he works at a gas station. He's a pump jockey and he works for tips. That's exactly what it is. That the work, the store, the gas station. The only places I go are to various restaurants, work, local arcades that have Dance Dance Revolution, and yeah, that's about it. And then I'm here at home. Okay, we'll look at this. I guess we can use this as a sort of winding down after the crazy night that we just had. No, this was a fucking banger of a stream. I'm so happy that it got to the point that it did. Oh my god. And we will have science behind vocal distortion. I guess we can look at that on Friday, honestly. Because do you guys renounce Ice Cube in all his works, including Friday? You saw Kill Switch engaged once. Ah, interesting. All right, let's go ahead and do a little wind down of a documentary on automatons, androids, or automata. Museum of Musical Automata in York, England. You don't even go to restaurants unless you drag them. I honestly like going to restaurants whenever my parents took us. Although, because of how big our family is, we kind of stopped going to restaurants after a while. We kind of just do DoorDash and stuff. Yep. All right, let's go ahead, and that's all the craziness. Was certainly fun, but now it's time to wind down with a nice, relaxing campfire song. Because I call this one the Campfire Song.
The Museum of Automata is to be found at the foot of Clifford's Tower in the ancient and historic city of York, the capital of the north of England.
Hopefully I can provide enough commentary on this. Are they a waste of time? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. I just like ordering out, honestly.
Behind a quite modest exterior is a...
I live with my family, so I should be making more food at home, but I just don't feel like it.
Wonderland of magic and ingenuity. An automaton mimics the movement of living things.
Oh, yeah.
It's a glorious expression of human inventiveness, created by man for the sheer enjoyment and entertainment of his fellow creatures.
Yeah.
The Japanese archer, which dates from the middle of the 19th century, incorporates mechanical ingenuity, precision, and beauty, and speaks across centuries, continents, and cultures in a language that can be understood by all.
Uh-huh. Oh. Did my... did VTube Studio do... No, the way I have my camera set up, sometimes it just kind of freezes. About 4 cents in sales tax. Oh, Lord.
The wooden mechanism enables the archer to pick up an...
Yeah, my, the way that my... I need to find a better... I need to find a more optimal setup. It's just in the corner over here.
Arrow. Place it in the bow and fire it, not once, but 4 times before being rewound.
It also freezes whenever my hand is in the way. Hold on, here, let me actually reset the position real quick. Okay, that's much better. There we go. Oh, that's really nice. A little proto-whatever.
Claude the Clown is the museum's mascot and was
a hanging Wojak. Okay.
Made in France towards the end of the 19th century. The battle...
Yeah, it's unfortunate. No, when... No, I'm working with some people that want to help optimize the stream and get verified. When that happens, I'll be making a lot more extra money.
Which Claude is perched acts as a soundbox for the musical movement, and more importantly, conceals the clockwork mechanism. The shape of the cams determines the movement.
Mm-hmm.
As they turn on the shaft, they raise and lower levers that animate face and limbs. Aww. This technique has brought life to a host of almost human characters.
These are kind of creepy. Like those old, like, Chuck E. Cheese type animatronics. Oh, jeez.
From earliest times, man has been fascinated by the possibilities of incorporating movement into the images he fashioned of himself and his fellow creatures.
Oh, yeah.
The earliest known statuette with articulated limbs dates from the Grecian culture, approximately 25,000 years BC.
Uh-huh.
Figurines from ancient Greece and Rome employ simple pivots and drawstrings to bring
little proto-toys, huh?
To life.
Or proto-figurines of some... Were they actually designed like this? That's impressive. I'm guessing these are like ancient children's toys.
As man progressed to more complex mechanical devices, the automaton...
When you're 16. Okay. I'll be working... some teenage girl wants to move to New York City and is working at a fast food restaurant, which would probably take like 67 years.
Figures were often second to the mechanism, created as a fanciful ruse by a master to illustrate a scientific principle to his pupils. Hero of Alexandria's dancing figures, driven by a simple reaction motor, are a case in point. Hero lived during the 1st century AD, and he left a valuable record of his own inventions and those of his predecessors. The dancing figures work in the following way. When a fire is lit on the altar, the air inside is heated, expands...
Oh, I see how it works. That's clever.
...and is forced down the central vertical tube and expelled out along the radial tubes. The force of the expanded air pushing against the cylindrical case...
Yeah, I'm not even 30 yet, so...
...causes the turntable to revolve, carrying the dancers with it. Hero recorded over 70 theorems, using pneumatics, hydraulics, and simple mechanics to create movement. His writings were to inspire engineers and scientists throughout the Middle Ages. By the 18th century, the singing birds of the ancient Greeks had progressed to the exquisite singing bird boxes of such master craftsmen as Bouguer and Rocha. Swiss watchmakers excelled in the manufacture of these tiny birds, refining their mechanisms until it was difficult to distinguish the real from the clockwork. Here the secret of life is revealed. Springs and cams move beak and wings, while bellows and a slide whistle the song.
Oh.
Sometimes such singing...
It's hard for me to comment on this kind of thing since I'm not that into, like, mechanics and stuff.
Birds were concealed in more elaborate settings, such
although I'm sure Hank Hill would get a kick out of it.
Such as this lady's nécessaire, also made in Switzerland. Spring-driven clockwork first appeared in the 15th century and provided an efficient portable source of motion which was to be exploited to the full over the next 4 centuries. This gold and jeweled lute was made at the beginning of the 19th century. The strings are held in diamond pegs. The back is finely enameled. Hidden inside is a dancer, moving to the accompaniment of 2 musicians playing a drum and a hurdy-gurdy.
Those things you call dead haven't yet had a chance to be born, Jackal.
Two striking jacks imprisoned on the face of a Bill Breguet watch sound out the hours while Cupid forges his arrows, taking his rhythm from the beat of time.
Cupid.
A more worldly blacksmith is at work above this Rogers clock. Inexorably driven by time, his task is never done, and he works without pause.
Like that ancient Greek computer, the quote-unquote impossible computer.
A striking jack sounds the hour. Before the widespread use of the wristwatch, public clocks helped to regulate the communal day, and striking jacks and automaton scenes were a popular addition. This magnificent 19th century mantel clock was made by Bontemps, primarily a maker of singing birds. He used clocks as showcases for them. The mechanisms of clock and bird are quite separate.
So we're getting into like the origins of cuckoo clocks.
Here, the beam engine acts as a pendulum. A group of workmen labor beneath the cathedral clock. Unhurried and unheeding, their work will never be completed. This magician performs his tricks on request, regardless of the hour. The objects on his table mysteriously change each time he raises the cones.
Oh.
A closer look may give the game away.
Oh, I see. It's like a whack-a-mole type system.
His Black Forest cousin, however, performs on the hour. His trick is the same and his technique similar, but he lacks the glamour of his Middle Eastern friend. If you think his mechanism is also lacking in style, let me introduce you to his industrious companion. The spinner,
Can we get to the, I don't know.
so adorns a Black Forest clock, is kept hard at work by little more than a piece of bent wire and a tiny weight. The potato
Antikythera, I don't know how you say that.
eater is a favorite Black Forest folk character. We will leave you to guess why his plate is always full, despite his voracious appetite. Let us now turn to the work of the 19th century toy maker. Accessible to a far wider public and using cheap materials, there is perhaps...
Oh, yeah, it's that ancient Greek computer. I was like, wait, what is that? Yeah.
no other field where man's mechanical ingenuity is more apparent. Interchangeable cams enable this tin clown to execute a number of sensitive drawings. Here he's deftly sketching a cockerel. An 18th century Japanese design inspired this 19th century tumbler. Mercury is the hidden ingredient, causing the little figure to flip over as it flows from torso to head.
Mercury, huh? Oh, that reminded me of when you use a slinky down the stair steps.
The golden boots of the Auto Peripateticus doll were patented in 1862 by the American Enoch.
Who pronounces it patented?
Rice Morrison.
That's cool.
She treads a sure and steady path, unlike the path of the little French tin plate drunkard from the Ferrand Martin workshop. While the Martin toys were produced in great numbers, this miniature theatre is almost certainly a one-off. 3 double hand-operated belts carry a colourful array of characters across the stage. Each hand-coloured figure is mounted on a wheeled platform, and limbs are animated by fine wires linked to the wheels. During the Napoleonic Wars, French prisoners of war scattered in prisons around England transformed cookhouse bones into mechanical toys to trade for the luxury of soap or even a new pair of trousers. This little drummer is a fine example.
Is Homer Simpson making infinite donuts? I'm sure something like that exists somewhere.
Japanese Kobe toys show a macabre sense of humour and were made during the Meiji period for the Western market. Westerners may well have thought they were buying something peculiarly Japanese, but were in reality buying something produced for the foreigner. Far removed from the cheap children's toys are the deluxe automata produced for an adult market during the second half of the 19th century. A group of Frenchmen concentrated in the Marais district of Paris, running quite separate establishments, yet all using the same techniques, produce living sculptures of the multi-talented cosmopolitan characters of Parisian café society.
Oh god, we have the creepy clown territory.
Not only was a whole range of facial expressions captured in papier-mâché on staff, but also the subtleties of hand and body movements. These are portrait faces. Sculptors were employed to immortalize entertainers of the day, and mechanics animated these sculptures, enabling us to witness circus acts that were performed over 100 years ago. Details of costume and face makeup were all faithfully reproduced.
Damn. The ingenuity, though. The precision, though.
In an age before piped music and moving screen images, it must have been wonderful indeed to have a portable entertainer that could be switched on and off at will.
Tongue. Why is he doing that with the tongue?
Nearly all these pieces have their own musical accompaniment, a cylinder and comb concealed either in the cabinet base or in the body. This clown sleeps whenever he gets the chance. The intermission bell interrupts his slumber, not once, but 3 times.
I'm glad that you're
reminds him
enjoying
of his
it.
audience, and finally obliges him to start playing again.
Yeah, imagine trying to play a banjo and out comes out a... whatever the name of that instrument is supposed to be, the... what's it called? God dang it, why am I drawing a blank on it?
In this microcosm, anything is possible. A clown serenades the moon.
I mean, we have... I mean, if some apocalypse does happen, I'm sure some people will still have, like, the knowledge, but it might be hard to bring that knowledge into one place, but you might be surprised. The smokers.
The moon comes down to earth. This piece, entitled Fin de siècle, shared its name with a group of poets, also known as the Decadents. It certainly has a decadent air.
Certainly decadent. Oh, is this what you meant by the smokers?
Smokers were a favorite subject.
Okay.
Billed in an 1884 catalogue as special attraction for tobacconists, they were prominently placed in shop windows, and no doubt pulled the crowds as they pulled on their meerschaum cigarette holders. If you're worried for their lungs, you have good reason, for the leather bellows that inhale so deeply are not immune to the ravages of nicotine.
Oh,
and need
man. And so they were using, like, real cigarettes,
regular oval.
Yeah, you smoke. This is what your lungs look like.
Paul.
Yeah, the smoking was considered healthy back then until, you know, didn't you read this thing? Heart disease, lung cancer, emphysema. I thought those were the ingredients.
The fisherman draws comfort from his pipe each time a fish eludes him. An early accumulator keeps the tobacco embers glowing and would have delighted and confused an audience for whom electricity in the home was as yet a rare and privileged thing. He seems philosophical about the lack of fish.
Oh, is that so?
Persevering to pull out an old shoe, a bottle, and finally, an old tin can. What's this? An artist's impression of the fisherman? An automaton artist, of course. Not only has he captured the fisherman on canvas, but his succession of inedible catches, too.
Oh. Is it actually drawing those things? Or painting, rather?
Robin's learned pig is one of the pride and joys of the museum collection. The levers that animate the pig pass from the base through the back of the chair, along Bob's thigh, and continue up through one side of the ladder. The French have had a special relationship with their pigs ever since they first hunted truffles together. Bob has gone a step further and trained his pig to perform acrobatic stunts on top of a ladder. His expression says it all.
He's got card suits on his face. The fact that it's not toppling over is amazing.
Vichy workshop and appear side by side in the catalogue. They would have cost about 6 guineas each at a time when the average wage was 24 shillings. They make a harmonious pair.
Oh god, get some. You gotta get some hash. Okay.
His lady love, as will Pierrot, his Columbine. The Pierrot writer is perhaps the most romantic piece. He turns up his lamp and writes to his beloved Columbine.
Ma chère Colombine.
Hello, Hayden Ellis. I think have we met before? I recognize your name.
Darling Columbine.
Le temps passe si vite.
Time passes so quickly
les années me paraissent
that even the years seem short to me.
Je t'aime encore
I love you more than ever.
Ton Pierrot pour toujours.
Ton Pierrot forever. Dream on, Pierrot. We all have a tale of unrequited love to tell.
Oh, Pierrot is French for clown, I think, or something like that. I know Pierrot is the Japanese word for clown, and I think that's also the case in French. Isn't hash just slang for weed, or am I thinking of something else?
This gracious lady must have had many admirers in the Parisian salons of the last century.
Roast beef hash in a can. Wow! They have it! Canned bread!
Her hands move in time with the music, and her breast rises and falls, simulating breathing.
Hash browns. No, I know that hash is slang for some kind of drug, so yeah. Oh, I have you confused with someone else? Okay, hash isn't weed. All right. I don't actually know what hash is. I just know that it's a slang for some kind of drug. But thanks for joining us, Hayden. Oh, hashish? Oh, I know what that is. That's like the namesake of assassin, I'm pretty sure.
Her head is papier-mâché. Often, however, if a beautiful young
lady... At least I think I know what hashish is. Breast. Yes.
He was to be portrayed. Porcelain heads were brought in from the doll manufacturers. The Lady Magician is a stunning example. Wide-eyed innocence of her Mona Lisa-like smile makes the strange contents of her pots all the more surprising.
Oh, jeez. What the hell is that? Crystals that were formed on weed that were mashed into a brick. So, is it like shatter, which is a little brown-looking wax, or am I thinking of something else? I was close. I know that we sometime I think I might know what you're talking about, Bunda, because I know that my mom, is it the brown resin looking stuff that my mom and others call shatter? Is it the brown waxy stuff?
These young ladies all have porcelain heads by Jumeau. The same gestures could be adapted to blowing kisses, smelling posies, lifting the lids of baskets, or in the case of the figure on the left, promoting perfume with a well-placed label. At the turn of the 20th century, with the advent of
Okay, yeah, I figure that's what it is.
Electricity.
Like, I know, back when I used to, my mom would sometimes get, like, little brown pieces of wax. Weed is the devil's lettuce. It's the weed be letting you know because you gotta hand the weed.
Automata were widely sought after for advertising purposes. Ideally suited to shop window displays, electrically driven...
But I don't smoke anymore because I just can't.
Pieces were eye-catching, modern, and would repeat their routines until the plug was pulled. This was one of the last pieces to be made by the Falibois firm, shortly before being taken over by the House of Descamps in 1925. It advertises the services of 8 qualified chiropodists, claiming that their operations are painless and offering a solution for sweaty and inflamed feet for a mere £3.50. Novel tricks such as turning pages and window tapping to attract attention could be incorporated.
Yeah, I used to, but then I stopped because I kept getting mild anxiety attacks from it. Because I had to go, because I'm sure, like, I think Jackal and H remember me telling a story of when I had to go to the ER because I was overdosing on caffeine. So I actually made a video on YouTube about it.
The Jaff coffee drinker appeared in coffee shops and cafes all over Europe.
Does she actually drink it though? Yeah, kind of, but yeah, the tongues are pretty... The skin is too skin. The uncanniness. Yeah, but Bunda, going back. Yeah, it's actually... Weed is actually the reason why I'm even up so late, because I used to stay up late just trying to enjoy the high. But now I haven't been able to do that for, like, years, but... It doesn't really bother me all that much.
As the demand for electrically driven advertising pieces went up, so the demand for clockwork parlor pieces declined. During the second half of the 20th century, a new breed of automata maker appeared.
Oh, what is
Unlike
that?
the 19th century makers, who employed teams of specialist craftsmen to create the finished product,
Freaking discount papyrus-looking ass.
Today's automatists work in isolation, responsible for every aspect of production. There are no rules. Orthodox materials are mixed with found materials and scrap.
Once in a blue moon, right.
Eccentric experimentation and recycled junk stand alongside technical brilliance and artistic integrity. Katie Rowe worked on the birth of Venus over a period of many months, using a mixture of lime wood, Douglas fir, and lemon wood.
Oh, jeez.
This demanding, time-consuming occupation is rarely profitable, and automatists tend to lead double lives, following more profitable pursuits during the day and beavering away in cellars and garden sheds after hours.
Okay, so it's one of those things, but I can imagine. Okay, so... yeah, so
Compare the intricacy and grace.
nothing like a topless mermaid girl.
is a
the
Katie
devil's
CC,
juice.
with the raw economy and power of Peter Markey's. Made of undecorated DIY
Oh,
pie,
this looks
it's both
really
powerful and
cool.
lyrical in its effect.
Yo, that's really
The wonderful
cool.
undulating motion, which is produced by...
There's something very satisfying about seeing all that wood. Yeah. Actually it's 4 right now.
Correctly arranged cams is as pleasing from below
But I'm
as it
having a
is from
lot.
above.
But I'm having a lot of fun, so it's all good. Hey Homer, haven't you ever seen a woman in a clam before?
Jan Zalud also leaves the wood undecorated, but works it to a satin smooth finish.
Yeah, it's like 4:12 right now. At least where I am.
Humor may be subtle, as in his boy with a girl on his mind.
But oh.
Or honestly bawdy, as in Frank Nelson's Man in the Loo.
Oh, jeez. And he's got these little... What are these even called? These types of... I don't know what they're called. I just know that they're a thing. He just sinks into the toilet. Okay. Frickin' Majora's Mask hand sticking out the toilet. You used to be a night owl. Oh! Paper! Yay!
Inspiration may be obvious, as in Eric Williamson's superbly crafted Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Mad Hatter.
He has added his own twist to Carol's well-known tale. Lime wood is used for large-scale carving, and pear, with its tight-knit grain, for small items. Contrasting woods show the mechanism, which is a work of art in itself, to full advantage.
Yeah, same here, Bunda. Wind Waker. Wind Waker and Crazy Taxi were games that I was addicted to when I was a kid. And then just go to school. No, you reminded me of a time when Skyward Sword first came out. And I remember spending one morning before going to school just playing it because I was having a lot of fun with it.
The inspiration for James Chedburn's Mad Professor's music...
Oh, 2 cups of... You reminded me of my caffeine overdose. No hours of sleep, plus 12 shots of espresso. Try that.
...instrument is...
With only a breakfast sandwich and some fries.
...more complex. Each key produces both sound and movement, and James lists Gothic architecture, religion, mythology, and plumbing among the many influences on his work.
You just keep... The chapel just keeps making those comments. Despresso, yes. Here's the thing. In Italy, you do not need to specify that it's espresso. You just have to specify caffè, por favore. Something like that.
Here the instrument is more recognizable, but not always more tuned.
I drank Monster once. It didn't really do that much for me. No, there was a point in time where caffeine never did anything for me. I remember sometimes I would drink coffee like before school and it doesn't really do... And coffee never really did anything for me, nor did other energy drinks. But what happened that day that I mentioned... Yeah, you don't say latte when ordering a latte. I can imagine that as well. But the devil's... You guys can just keep... Oh, Lord. Okay, let's just continue.
A 26-note spinet in the base of this automaton provides the sound for David Secret's music lesson. A jester and a harlequin struggle with some early English melodies.
Bitter taste of Gatorade. Oh my god, no, we watched that video. But going back, it's just milk. Yeah, it is just milk. It derives from Latin lactes or something like that. I don't remember what the original Latin word is. It's also like the same as leches, right? Football milk called Gatorade. Rhodey mentioned sound like heart palpitations. town. I don't remember having heart palpitations when I had my attack. What had happened is that I was shaking and trembling uncontrollably, and I was just freaking out. I never really felt my heart pounding. I just felt... That's how it felt. Just that. Felt like I had some sort of rush going through me, and I just couldn't handle it. Kasumartsu? I don't know what Kasumartsu is.
The Harlequin concentrates on the music, the jester is more interested in his audience, and even occasionally forgets to play.
Okay, Jackal, whatever you say. Tres leches. Oh. Well, leches is the word for milk, and it's the same Latin origin as latte. I think it's lactis or something like that. It's an Italian cheese. I'm quite partial to different cheeses. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's that kind of thing, like how haggis is illegal in the US, but it's flat. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the one that it's made with maggots?
Political comment raises its head from time to time. Here, Frank Nelson makes clear his feelings about Maggie Thatcher's poll tax.
Poll tax. That guy had wide hips. The world's most dangerous cheese. Oh, what the heck?
Modern automata are described variously as working models.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it was that cheese.
3D cartoons. And works of art. The contemporary collection is constantly growing and changing. There is another, far more serious development this century. Robots and automatic machines have found their place in industry and the home.
Yeah.
These functional machines bear little resemblance to their automaton ancestors.
This music in the background reminded me of a Bimani song. Oh my god.
Unlike the clockwork interior of last century's automata, where cause and effect can be visibly traced, the electronic entrails of today's robots belie the movements they command. This IBM robot assembled computer keyboards for years before being relegated to the museum. Machines can store information and act upon it. The possibilities are endless. And so the serious rubs shoulders with the frivolous. A visit to the museum.
Until you we gotta get some of that cabbage cheese. It's just damn good cheese. Boy, that cheese. No, the things that Bobby Hill does with cheese
is incomplete without a stroll along
never,
the pier.
Nunca.
It is after
Who the hell is that? Who the heck is this on screen?
all on the pier that many of our modern automata makers first encountered automata.
Oh.
Every pier has its fortune teller, and this one is
these little fortune teller thingies.
no exception. Madame Eva is her name. The saucy sailor gets his comeuppance. Big Bert.
Yeah, I know about it's processed cheese. Yeah, I don't like American cheese.
Chaos has a dog called Order. It would be a tall order to order Big Bert to order.
Let's say I like provolone cheese.
One of the last
I like provolone and I like Gouda.
As you will encounter as you leave the museum
Because this month's cheese is Gouda feta.
is the Laughing Man, commissioned by a
Laughing
pharmaceutical
Man.
firm to advertise a
Why does that look like...
cure for kidney problems. Is he trying to tell us that it's only his laughter that's infectious now?
That looks like Budai. That looks like Budai. One of the first videos that I ever uploaded was one about reacting to a Religion for Breakfast video about Budai the Fat Buddha. And that's what that looks like to me.
The Museum of
more naked
Automata
people.
is above all a tribute to man's ingenuity and sense of fun. Out of the visions of our ancestors have appeared the robots of today. And along that pathway, all manner of men have contributed.
Oh, even some bubble blowers. Pepper Jack. I like Pepper Jack on like... What the heck is this? Okay. Dancing raccoon. Yep. Yeah. Freaking. Yeah. I mean, the song is like. I've sped up the video so we wouldn't take too long. So, Stinky Cheese. You reminded me of an old book that we once read in elementary school called The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales, which is just a book of fairy tale parodies that I remember. It's been so long since I saw that. But yeah, I like pepper jack cheese too. I like making nachos with pepper jack if we ever had the opportunity. Like I would get a bag of tortilla chips, put some cheese on it, and put it in the oven, make some makeshift nachos. But no, do we have enough? We probably have. Hopefully it won't be too long. I'm gonna leave a like on that. I love this. I mean, I spent more time looking at chat than actually commenting on this video, but I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, you gotta get to sleep, Jackal? Yeah, go ahead. Wolfie, if you have one more thing to suggest, go ahead and put it in, as long as it's not too long. And then, okay, all right, go ahead and make the recommendation, and then we'll be able to properly wind down for the night. Oh man, no, this stream was crazy. This stream was freaking off the chain. This was off the chain. Gus versus literally everyone. All right. Okay. I'm guessing it's this first. Okay, let's go ahead and check out Gus versus literally everyone. I don't know who Gus is, or apparently it's something Breaking Bad related. Hold on, let me slow it down. No, not that slow. God damn it. Normal, por favor.
Back off!
Time to cleanse your body and relax. All right. Okay, see you around. Okay, you're gonna make a cappuccino after that. All right. Hello, Julius. Yeah, you're a professional yapper. Well, I'm kind of glad, because I know one of the best way to, like, oh, good lord. One of the best ways to, like, grow an audience is to really interact with chat. But that's if chat decides to actually talk.
Who's that?
Frickin' stormtrooper aim over here. Wait, am I gonna get copy claimed for this because it's Breaking Bad? I might have to pause it every now and then. Or there's a song called Terraforming from Man of Steel. Is that gonna get me copy claimed? We'll keep watching anyway, just in case. Here, I'll turn down the volume just in case. What the hell is... Why is there a head on this turtle? It's a bunch of stuff being overlaid. Alright. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be. Duh. What? And it brings up a rocket launcher. What the hell was that? Who's... Oh, okay. I see. What? Oh, Lord. The Terminator just gives up. I'll be back with weapons.
How? He is the one.
Of course, Gandalf come. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right. Okay, I see. Just passes anyway. All right. Not even given a second thought. Just keeps going. Oh, hell? Where did that come from? And who is that? Some sort of psychic? I don't understand what's going on. It's really good, though. Peter Jackson. Okay.
What is that?
We need air. Yeah, my friends watch Lord of the Rings all the time.
We need it now. Rolling strike.
The extended editions, yeah, we watched those a few times.
Bravo on unknown target. I authenticate Tango Whiskey in time 0300 Zulu. Intentional aircraft. This will be a danger.
Breaking Bad by Michael Bay. And then the song that goes da 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 da. I don't know the lyrics.
Weapons, I just got a call from Falcon Ops. Who's closer to Killbox 1 Alpha? Send the Hawks, sir. Okay, send the Hawks over to Killbox 1 Alpha. It's a danger close within 300 feet.
All right, let's go.
300 feet danger close.
Release in the area.
Maverick to range control.
7-man team north of Orange Smoke.
Receive Killbox 1 Alpha. Gauge hostile.
They're all completely missing. Oh, the Flash? At least I think that's the Flash. Yeah. Notices anyway. Oh, that's cool. Can't even touch him. God dang. Oh, man. Direct hit, but not even a scratch. Oh, that's cool, Bunda.
Look, let's just buy.
Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but that was some, I guess we can call it, oh, Saul Goodman Road Metal. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know any of those people there. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. I don't watch a lot of live action stuff. I watch cartoons. I watch a lot of I like cartoons, especially evil ones, because BET, it's what's on. No, I don't watch movies very much at all. BET, it's what's on the background, because you brothers ain't got nothing better to watch. So complain to someone who gives a fuck. Oh, a home theater? That sounds like fun. My dad recently bought a projector for my sister so that they could watch movies. Since yeah. You hate oh yeah. Oh, you didn't like cartoons when you were a kid because they didn't. Well, it depends on the show. Oh, I see. It kind of depends on. Well, that's the nature of That's the nature of episodic storytelling. Obviously, there are plenty of shows that have like overarching stories. I remember we were watching a video about Avatar, so The Last Airbender. So obviously that kind of thing. But that's the nature of episodic storytelling. Okay, stream finished on time. Yes, let's go ahead and switch on over. All right. No, if you don't have a nice hi-fi system, probably. Well, it's a little portable projector kind of thing. But yeah, my dad got it for my sister so they could watch movies. Although I haven't really seen them do it yet, so I wonder. You like animated movies? Yeah. I don't watch a lot of movies in general, so I can't really... Oh, that's cool, Wolfie. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of animated movies. I mean, if... Okay, Berserk, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if a movie just happens to be playing when I'm around, it usually depends on the type of movie. I'll watch it if it's even just mildly interesting to me. But yeah. Ugh. No, this was a fucking banger of a stream. God, I had so much fun. This was so much fun, laughing my ass off at all that. You got you into manga as well. Yeah, I can imagine. But damn, you'll be buying a game to. Oh, okay, all right. You know, okay. I don't know anything about Berserk, so I can't really comment on that. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you love this stream. I love this stream too. No, I think we finally found a formula that works for me. We will look at news and drama slop, and then we're going to look at all sorts of others, and then we're going to wind down with something mildly educational. I think that would be the best course of... Oh, that's cool, Bunda. That might be the best course of action that we could take for our streams. Oh my god, we finally have a formula. No, I know that consistency can be very important when it comes to streaming and stuff, at least having a schedule. I always, whenever I'm looking through YouTube, like when I wake up and stuff, oh, you'll be changing it soon? Okay, that'll be nice. But yeah, I always try to find at least a few videos that I think are worthy of looking into, like that Metatron video, because, you know, gotta have that kind of stuff. But I do at least want to mix it up every now and then. But no, we have to do a try not to laugh. We'll look at, well, I still have that science behind vocal distortion that we can save for Friday night. But tomorrow, obviously, so yeah. The next time I will be streaming will be Friday. It's my new schedule. What formula? No, I mean no, I meant like a formula for my streams. Yeah, drama, news, funnies, and yes, whatever kind of slop that we can muster up. It's gonna be hard for me to like make videos and stuff. Old Met is really nice. Yes, the historical stuff. Yeah, I usually watch those on my own time because I enjoy like watching and listening to them. I also like it when he rips on propagandists for the political rewriting of history. Like, I don't care what they tell you in school. My grandmother told me that Genghis Khan was an Australian Aboriginal, alright? Don't even try to deny it. Don't even try, because I will get my grandmother, and she will tell you what for, because I said so. That's why. Yes, we'll start with drama and news, into the funnies, and then maybe documentaries. It kind of depends, really. It depends on how much I can find, and it depends on how much people will recommend. Goat Simulator. Oh my god. Japanese katana master. Oh, I think I have seen a few of those videos comparing katana with European swords. No, I know Metatron makes videos about how people seem to favor katana as opposed to, you know, long sword pummel. Yeah, geeking out about sword design. Yeah, I can imagine. There was I mean, as someone who plays Zelda, I do know at least a thing or two about swords. So, yeah, that's that. So yeah, Goat Simulator. No, I remember back in high school, we were just casually sitting in the band room where we were kind of just chilling, and then someone was playing Goat Simulator on their laptop, and I was laughing my ass off at the absurdity. Are you too normal to be a wolf, man? Well, we've been looking at very unhinged things. I highly doubt. No, Wolfie, you gotta understand. Riley Freeman and his menacing friend, Lemilton Tayshawn, wanted to be different from normal. They wanted to be abnormal. You get that? They wanted to be hood rats and do hood rat stuff. Because, you know, you my brother, don't ever forget it. And if you need it and I got it, yup, we could split it. You need it, I ain't got it, we could go get it. Because you my dude, I'm for real, that's whatever. But of course, eventually, Lemilton started getting really freaky. Because what I saw within that boy's face, a blank stare, and eyes, with absolutely no compassion in them whatsoever. What I saw within that boy's eyes was not human. And so I knew I should have never listened to that old woman and her bullshit ass sob story. To a video called Would a katana sword fighter fight with a long sword? Shocking findings. Okay. But you see, what had happened is that Lemilton has seen nothing but, he's not a bad kid. He's an AB student. He helps around the house. And most of the time, he's no problem. He's just got a lot of anger issues because all he's ever seen was domestic abuse between his mother, his father, his brothers, his sisters, his aunties, his uncles, his cousins, and his grandmother just be trying to get him some help. Because you see, she remembers when he was 5, his mother was drinking heavily at the time because his father had just got laid off from his job at Popeyes, and so there was a lot of tension around the house. But he was just a little boy, and sometimes they are going to get in trouble. But hell no. If Granddad ever caught Riley hanging around with that boy again, he would chain him to the bedpost. It feels like I'm creative. Oh yeah? I can imagine. YouTube is not very... I'm not sure how it would work out. But... that you're referring to a chat memory I created from my imagination, but believe it's real because I'm sorry. I was responding to your question about whether or not you were too normal to be a wolfman, and then it turned into a whole Boondocks reference. I'm so sorry if that sounded very out of pocket, but this is something that you gotta expect from me, alright? You gotta expect me to say the most random things that you ever heard because I enjoy talking about them. But yes, don't worry, I was referring to you. Boondocks is real in the chat. Yes, it is. Because I am the stone that the builder refused, alright? The visual. I don't want to say the rap right now because that will be questioning the normalcy from, yeah. I mean, Wolfie doesn't really want to associate with the community, so I'm gonna try not to use the term furry very much, but it's just one of those things, you know. So yeah, it's like, no, you see this little raccoon-looking ass over here, and you think, and what? It's like, what does this family know about? What does this family know about normal? The only one who's normal is Jack, and he's not even toilet trained. Why would I make fun of your nickname? Does it mean ass in Portuguese? Cause I don't really know. Yeah. Oh, you have Twilight Princess and Okami? Oh. I remember when I first wanted to start streaming was like back when I first started my channel. I had a whole bunch of Zelda randomizers like pre-prepped and ready to play. And I was playing Ocarina of Time at first, but I was like, I don't think I'm ready for actual streaming yet. But I do have, I have an Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess randomizer. All like ready to play, but I just, you got for the Switch and it's an import. Okay, so it does mean that in Portuguese. Well, I wouldn't have known. Well, the thing is, I know I'm Latino, but I'm half Latino on my mom's side, but I'm about as typical of an American as can possibly be. I do a lot of typical American stuff, if that makes any sense. So yeah, great games from when Nintendo wasn't, Oh, yeah, we reacted to Legal Mindset doing a whole, I don't want to call it I don't think expose is the correct term for it, but yeah, about a lawsuit between Nintendo and the US over their bullshit ass patent. Yeah, I don't I barely know any. I mean, something that you should know about me is that I know how to pronounce languages. And if you give me, like, a sample of a language and I can... And if it's like, oh, you're half Jewish on your dad's side. Well, that technically means you're... Well, you're ethnically Jewish, but not well, technically, you got the most... Oh, okay, so you got that kind of note. I got this from someone who's already Jewish. Monetary detection device. There's a reason why they have big noses. It's because the air is free. At least, that is not. Those aren't my words. Those are the words of someone else who's Jewish. So don't you dare accuse me of being a Jew hater, because I'll know. But yeah, you're not. If your mom. Well, that's how it works in Talmudic Judaism. In the Talmud, it says that your mom has to be Jewish, but in non-Talmudic varieties of Judaism, like that of Ethiopian Jews or the Karaite Jews, it's the father that is passed down, considering that it's Abraham to his son, and then him to his son, for which the covenant was passed down. But obviously, the rabbis that composed the Talmud figured that it would make more sense for the mother to do it. Yeah, 90% of Jews are Talmudic, yeah. I just know that the Beta Israel of Ethiopia and the Karaite Jews don't believe in the Talmud. And Samaritans also don't believe in the Talmud, which they also don't believe in the sections of the Bible known as the Ketuvim and the Nevi'im. They only believe in the Torah, albeit a different version of the Torah that prioritizes Mount Gerizim instead of Jerusalem. But, yeah. Oh, I just noticed those, messages that you tried to retract, Wolfie. You say you know some Spanish, but, yeah, I know barely any Spanish, but, take care, Aisha, if you gotta head out. Oh, well, good on your great-granddad. I hope that... Well, good on him. If he survived, then at least he was able to make it. That's very great. That's a very great thing to hear. I don't know what could have befallen... Hopefully, other family members were able to survive in that case, but damn. Okay, Wolfie. But... If you do know some Spanish, Wolfie, I barely know any Spanish outside of like basic phrases. You have no culture. Because this food is your culture. Because the culture is it's hard to explain. I'm a mutt. That's the best way that I can describe. Aw, that's really nice. Like, I do know someone else whose grandfather survived the Holocaust, and he lost his whole family, but even in his advanced age, he's still very, like, happy-go-lucky, at least to a certain extent. Although I do know that they get, like, PTSD every now and then, but you know, sometimes some people are able to persevere and others have a lot of trouble, but it usually just depends. But going back to what Wolfie was saying, I am genetically and ethnically a mutt. I know I said I'm half Mexican, and the other half is kind of a mix of different things, like, namely, like, Scottish and English and Lebanese. My great-grandfather, my paternal great-grandfather is from Lebanon, so, and then, yeah, is the Rust Belt Homo globalist. Oh, okay, I see. So you live, okay, that's interesting. I see. But, yeah, most of countries are like 80% American in the past. No, Japan has that kind of thing going on where they're like, hambagaga, or whatever the heck. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. I actually I actually had this video script in mind about me being like half Mexican, or what my total ethnicities are. I had a whole script ready for that, but this was under the assumption that my 3D model was going to be ready by the end of June and early July, but it took a long time for the model to be made, so I just stuck to basic React content. Irish Italian, are you? Well, yeah, your last name, your name is Daniel O'Brien, so obviously that, not to sound racist, but speaking of which, in the 1800s, Daniel, you would have been considered colored, because they considered Irish and Italians to be colored. I mean, obviously, if you ask an Irish and an Italian themselves, they'll say that they're white, but Romeo and Juliet, how was that Romeo and Juliet? Do they dislike each other, huh? Interesting. I don't know nothing about that. I just know that in the 1800s, they both used to be considered colored. So, some kid with a Korean or Saudi Arabian. Nobody ever knew. Nobody really ever took the time to notice my ethnicity. I mean, nobody knew my ethnicity unless I explicitly told them. Like, I know, like, plenty of students knew that I was, like, at least half Mexican. I never really knew what the other half was until, like, middle school. I don't recall Irish people being enslaved in America. I know they were enslaved in some other parts, but that's besides the point. It's just the Irish and the Italians, when they moved to the US, they didn't have quite the same opportunities as, say, like, Germans and Scandinavians, or British, but I'd have to look up on that. I don't recall Irish ever being enslaved in the US. So it's like... But yeah, I'm a mutt. That's all I can say for sure, is that I'm a mutt. But even in my Mexican half, there's like a wide variety of things within it. In my Mexican half, I do have German, Italian, Spanish from Spain, and Greek. But the thing is, when people hear Mexican, they automatically assume Spanish-speaking brown person, even though Mexican is not an ethnicity, it's a nationality. Well, I can imagine that you wouldn't know much about European history. Obviously, since you are from Europe, you probably know more about European history, so... Yeah, you're not... There's an accent? Ah, I see. But, yeah, but Mexican is not an ethnicity. There are white Mexicans, there are black Mexicans, there are native Mexicans, and there are Mexicans of all races. Just as there are Americans of all races and Canadians of all races. It's just like... So, yeah. Even though... all Hungarian. Ah, that's nice. Okay. But, yeah. From my paternal lineage goes back to Lebanon. The Hungarians of Slovakia. I see. That's really cool. My last name is anglicized Arabic name. I'm not gonna say what it is for obvious reasons, but it's modified, but my last name is an Arabic name that's modified to look American. And if you knew what it was, it would definitely look American, quote unquote. But, my mom's maiden name is Italian, though. My mom's maiden name is Italian. But, yeah, my paternal ancestry goes back to Lebanon, but my maternal ancestry goes back to Germany. Yeah. Oh, you have a lot of cool things to share tomorrow? Well, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but if you're able to get your Steam stuff worked out, we can probably chat for, like, a little bit. But you might have to do that, like, before we end the stream so that I can... Yeah. Alright. No big deal. Your paternal great-great fought and died in the... I don't know anything about Isonzo. I don't know about 13 Battles of Isonzo. I don't think I can comment on that. But yeah. No, I wanted to make a video about my ethnicity, but because my VTuber model took way too long to make, I was never able to make those videos a reality, which is unfortunate. But I still have the scripts. I still have the scripts for them, and maybe one day I'll be able to bring them to the forefront. But they're kind of out of date. The Alpine front was crazy, but yeah. But yeah, going back, yeah. So yeah, my mom's side, they all moved to Mexico in particular, as opposed to like the US, which I thought was kind of intriguing. But yeah, but even so, like 60% of Mexicans do have are the mestizo, which is where they have both Spanish from Spain ancestry as well as native Aztec ancestry. Yeah, Italians only won one of the battles and lost the town because Germans pulled up. Oh, I see. So this is in the context of World War I. Interesting. I don't remember everything about World War I. I know that Italy was part of the Central Powers, right? But then they kind of switched sides after a certain point. I vaguely remember that, but you'd be shocked that you think I'm coming from what I'm going to. Oh, well then. if you get your coping, is that what you meant to spell? You don't have to retract your message. But if you got your Steam account all fixed up and stuff. If you got your Steam account all fixed up and stuff, I can reach out to you again, or you can reach out to me. I changed my username to just BizCoon, if you're able to. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to bring up. We definitely had an interesting conversation, but if anyone, the Alpine was just pure insanity. The whole comp, oh my god, inside the mountain. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know the whole details behind World War I. Be surprised or not amused. Okay. Here, let me look up, what was it called? Alpine Front World War I. Italian front of World War I. Total length was around 600 kilometers, of which 450 ran through high alpine terrain. Apparently, it was also the White War. What was the worst? No, not this. Yeah, I can imagine. That has a unique type of broken English that comes. Oh, she's on stream right now. Oh, that's not. I would be surprised, or perhaps not amused, that you consider some of the things that you were too coincidental. Oh, Lord. Okay, if you can get your Steam stuff figured out, I can probably hit you up again. Marmalada campaign was the most insane. I can imagine. Ice City was part of it. Oh, someone joined. Oh, the guy that made my model seems to have joined in at the last minute. Oh, man. And we're just about to end the stream. Ugh. Hold on, let me message him on Discord. Alright. An Italian scaled the wall of a mountain with minimal equipment. Oh, man. No. Why? That's reminding me of Hannibal Barca with the elephants. But even, I'm pretty sure those aren't even remotely the same thing. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, alright. Here, Daniel mentioned... What's... Okay. What's this... What's their name? Are they on Kick or are they on YouTube or something? But we got some last... If anyone's got any more last minute things... Okay, yeah. The guy that made my avatar just wanted to join in for a little bit. They're on... I think they're joining on Kick. Alright. And climbing for nothing. They lost. Man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I can imagine that being the case. If anyone has any other things that they want to mention before we wrap it up. Yeah, one of the guys that's helping me with my Kick promotion joined in a little later than they should have, but I guess that's okay. But Daniel, if you know the name of the streamer that you're YouTube? Okay. Not sure if you can mention it? Okay. I don't really... Let me check. I don't usually get a whole lot of live streams in my recommendations, so it's not like that I'll be able to know right away. That's it. Steam, Wolfie wanted to communicate with me using Steam because they don't like Discord. But I just noticed this video pop up in my recommendation called Walter White Joins the Civil War Airport Battle, which, okay. If we got any more, we'll definitely be looking at more meme slop on Friday. But I don't know if Wolfie's still in the chat. But if anyone has any last minute things that they wanted to mention or talk about, my slop. No, you're all right. It's okay. Don't worry. Everything's all good. But I'll try to hit you up on Steam tomorrow before I head to work. But not before doing some video editing. No. Oh, you're good, Bunda. I mean, I would like to do gaming at some point, but I might have to save that in the event that I'm able to stream full time, which is not very likely in the near future. But thank you for my service. All right. All right, last call for any topics, quote unquote, that anyone wants to discuss before I hit the hay. Speak now or hold your peace until Friday, because we still have to tell, but might get in trouble. Perhaps she's another channel. I don't know. If you're unable to tell me the name of them, that's... Oh my god. I just saw something in my recommendation. They built the boat... They built the King of Red Lions and from Wind Waker, and they sailed it. Maybe we should look at something like that. But if you're unable to say the name of the streamer, then that's okay. But down for some silly party game. No, we need to... What I wanted to do was do a try not to laugh. Making a debate about some of the things I said, but... Oh. We can do that tomorrow if you're able to. At least before I go to work. I don't know. I don't... Can you use Steam on an iPhone? I highly doubt that would even work, huh? But, let's see. I'm just casually scrolling through. Flavra Sekai, is that it? Oh, I found them. Oh, they got a cute... Oh, their avatar is sweetie. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, Steam has an app? Okay, I figured. But can you chat with it? They're doing... Let's create your OC in Hollow Knight. Okay. Oh, on Android? Yeah, I got an iPhone, so I doubt that it's gonna work. Alright. Yeah, they're live now, but... There is a Steam chat. Yeah, but can we use it on iPhone? Is there an iPhone Steam app, is what I mean. Graphene OS. I don't think I know what that is, but... No, she's got a cute avatar. It's so cute. Okay. Alright, we never got to the Michinoku Toge thing that... You have to buy a Google Pixel, huh? Okay, I see. Or smartphones. I can imagine. But yeah. I mean, I can still chat with you on my computer and stuff. It's just, it would have to be when I'm actually at home as opposed to at work. So, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna close these tabs because I don't need them right now. It's free. Open source for... Okay. Replace Android with it for those phones. Okay, it does. Alright. Yeah, I searched them up. Flera Sekai, I just saw them. Their avatar is pretty cute. An Italian dog tuber, freelance artist, and vet technician. Okay, and then they're playing Hollow Knight. Alright. I can try to get Steam for iPhone if it exists. Was ran by who couldn't take criticism. Oh lord. That sounds like a lot of things these days. It's a little unfortunate, but still. America and Europe are polar opposites. I don't know what kind of phones they use in Europe. I just know that in the US it's a combination of Androids and iPhones. So... yeah. There are plenty of people here in the US that do have Androids and stuff, but I don't really know that much about that. Alright. An old Xperia. Okay. Alright, does anyone have any more last-minute comments that they wanted to make before we actually sign off for the night? Another good capo mio. Okay. Yeah, I need to get... Oh, it's a VTuber. Oh, she's cute. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for now. Wolfie, I will hit you up. I'll try to hit you up on Steam tomorrow. Hopefully you're able to get, like, quote-unquote, whatever it was. But, yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you, guys. Don't say to be cute. Okay. Like that. Okay, I need a better phone setup. All right, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will be back on Friday as part of my new schedule. Since you didn't hear it from me. Okay, whatever you say. I see they have a up-and-coming Silent Hill stream with heart rate. All right, thank you all so much. Oh, you like my voice? You play something while just watching the... Oh, it's rare. That'd be fine. Okay. Thank you all so much. All right, I really gotta go. Thank you. Thank you once again. I'll see you on Friday.